And we are live. What is going on, Biomaniacs, Biological X1? What the hell did I say biological? It's Bio X1's back in the house once again.
Bio.
And I got a special guest right here. Right? Right here. You see? See?
Yeah. And we're talking special ed special.
Special ed special. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just go to my YouTube channel because I like to double check my stuff. You know. I was just check some poker game from Watch Dogs. Speaking of Watch Dogs, I do got a couple of updates and shout outs that I want to give because let me see.
Wait, there's a new option here on YouTube. Do I still have my mod chip?
Oh, okay, I can hear my own voice.
Well, I can't. I don't have any problems with it, but problem is, I mean, I see this little option in the live chat. You know, like what I'm on the YouTube app, and there's like this. Okay, there's like you can look at the top chat and live chat. You can exit out of it, but there's now a pair of scissors on here. You know, in the live chat, like.
Oh yeah, that's actually only works. That's actually only works on videos, like regular upload videos and premieres. It doesn't work on live streams. Like if you work on StreamYard or live stream like any type of stream. Like what the fuck? What the fuck you want? Just a minute. Time out. This cock sucking.
Ooh, must be terrible. Hang on.
No, no. Man's not here. Fuck off, you bum. What an asshole.
What?
Let's fucking jump off a bridge. That's my wife's cousin there. He's a piece of shit. Son of a bitch. Stream just getting started. He's just fucking around.
I take it there's a history.
Oh no, there's a huge history. No, that's my wife's cousin.
Oh, I know that, but that's what I'm asking. I take it there's a huge history right there. I mean, like, geez, you wouldn't get angry like that without good reason, though.
No, him and I, I actually do hate this guy because we used to work together in a like a field, and he's mentally fucked up in the head though because every time I do my job right, he keeps bumping me and getting in the way. Not only to me, but to other people. The last time he only worked 2 days with me. The second day he got fired permanently because he got into a fight with one of the workers, right? And he did not like that one bit. So what happened was, right, he didn't listen, so he punched him in the face. And there was like witnesses saying that this guy, he's like really mentally ill. He won't listen to anybody. It's like they trying to help him, but they can't do it. So they had to get the police involved too to this guy. Yes, they even called the police.
Wow. Well, if that, you know what, when you say that the guy suffers through mental, problems, let me tell you something. Who doesn't? Like nowadays.
Yeah, well, you see, his uncle, right? His uncle and I were like, we're cool though. He says that his brain cells is officially dead. Well, it died a long time ago, but his brain cells died permanently for two reasons: drugs, like drugs overdose, and no sleep. And if you actually mix that combined together, it'll permanently fucked up your brain cells. So this guy, he's useless.
I'm also putting this stream, like the YouTube broadcast portion of the stream in the Big Headed Crew member created content, so that way, you got that everybody can tune on in because we only have one viewer, and I think it's me in the live chat. I think.
Yeah, well, let me see. I don't have my video on YouTube. Hey, this asshole better not be coming here again because if he starts talking shit, I'll walk off that door and punch him in the face in front of everybody.
I will call my mom and everything.
Yeah, but anyways, we got some things that I want to discuss. There was one thing I want to discuss, but I totally forgot because of this motherfucker.
Well, he might, his little mental, problems might have to resemble with Chris Chan in a sense. So
yeah, we're about to get to Chris Chan later. Yeah,
Oh,
Christian is
I made her laugh. I'm happy that I did.
yeah. She loves the funny things. I don't know how you pronounce it. She likes hearing like funny news.
Chris Chang.
No, Chris Chen is a transgender person, but he got arrested.
Wait, it's kind of odd. How does a
Please.
Okay, J-Man.
how does a transgender person like do what he did to who? Like that doesn't make sense to me. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because after all, this is getting interesting by the minute, because I didn't know he was trans.
No, is well, he used to be just a regular guy, just really.
But he had a sex chain.
Yeah, just weird. I started talking about this a long time ago, but I didn't because I wasn't focused on him back at that time. But what should we call it? He was just a regular guy, got into massive amount of trouble, and
Yeah.
later on he decided that he wants to become a woman. So he started spending all these pills, these drugs, right, to change the body, which it took a lot of time. His voice got like a high pitched woman voice, even though it does still sound like a man, but still.
Hi guys, I need to find my lipstick.
His chest boobs got bigger, not too big, but still it was like fatter.
Does he think by changing his sex that might change everyone's perspective on him, like for all the controversy he caused?
Maybe it did change him for the worse. But before I go to that part, I won't get to that Chris Chance part later. Okay,
right.
I have questions from the viewers that was watching me playing Watch Dogs. Okay, first we was talking about. I just remember something that you was talking about the scissors things on the phone, right? From YouTube.
Right. Yeah, there's a scissors thing.
Yes,
I think it has something to do with either your mod, or it could be just where you could take a portion of it and download it and then just send it to somebody else like a clip.
It's a YouTube editor tool. That's what it is. But here's the thing. It only works on both regular upload videos and premieres only. It doesn't work on live, right? Like if I'm doing a stream on live,
right.
It's going to work on that, and it's not going to work on live streaming gaming because YouTube says, "Oh, we can't do that because it takes a very, very long time." So I had questions, including from Kevin Daddy. Kevin Daddy was asking me questions. Whatever happened to my walkthrough part 2 of Watch Dogs, which I live streamed 2 days ago, which was over 7 hours. It got copyright blocked by SME music industry. So here's what I did, right? I did file a dispute saying that that I'm only doing this for fair use, never for the money. I'm not trying to hustle these guys out. So it'll take 30 days, right, to make their decisions. And in the meantime, even if they decline it, they're not going to terminate my channel. Even if they decline, because I read the whole thing, right? And said, oh, if it does go through, we'll let you know. If it does go through, we'll still let you know, but your channel will still be, ain't going to be termination. So it kind of like YouTube kind of misguide their information about how they do things about it. They say, oh, if you make false accusation, we will terminate your channel. But if you go to that last paragraph saying that if they decline it, right, the actions will be up, but nothing will happen to your channel. So they kind of like mix match. They're contradicted their own situation. So
the guidelines.
Yes, precisely. So
I'm surprised we're even still talking on YouTube yet. They haven't taken us all down yet. It's kind of funny how we always whine and complain, or better yet, excuse me, not whine and complain. Mostly, how should I put it? Criticize, like a lot, about their guidelines and systems. Yet they never have the balls to take any of us down just for criticizing their ethics, of how their guidelines are working,
They usually take down the good content creators, but never the crappy ones.
And if I'm not mistaken, we're not even crappy content creators.
Well, actually, they did took down this one scumbag YouTuber, Men of Valor. Thank goodness they did the right thing on that one. So good fucking riddance.
I remember. I think I remember that name. I think.
Man
I
of
think I
Valor,
remember.
bro. What a
Yeah,
piece of shit scumbag.
I remember that name being dropped during one of Dragon's parody videos of Arthur. Like, Man of Valor, he agrees with me, And I was thinking, like, when you said Man of Valor, that just gave me flashbacks.
Let me just do the CTV. Hotep Hustler. Yo, Bearded Gamer, what's up? Shouts to you, bro. Well, how it's going? So yeah, so let's get on to the walkthrough part 2. It's coming.
Right.
It's coming tomorrow because the editing that I did at the premiere, the 2 hours, is completed. It. I edited the whole thing on Sony Vegas Pro, the newer, the 18 version, and I cut from a 7-hour stream to a 2-hour premiere. So it's going to be 2 hours. Tomorrow is coming, so it's going to be 2 hours.
That makes sense.
And it's only going to be highlights only. You're not going to see a lot of car driving because car driving involves a lot of music, which again,
yeah,
and YouTube.
I remember you telling me this last night, and I think I also do remember telling you that if you ever have to redo it again, there's always a way. Like, you could go to the settings, like when you pause it, you could actually turn the music down, so that way you don't have to hear the car radio if you don't have to.
I should check on that part next time. But you know what? I think YouTube also has a problem with that. Let me just go back to the YouTube situation. Let me just open up another window, and because I kind of swore that's a good idea. But at the same time, when it comes to like long ass live streams, YouTube will not let me edit it. If YouTube will not let me edit it or cut the music down, then what's the point of YouTube giving me these tools?
That's an interesting question. Only the thing is, they only have the answers, and I don't think it'll be good enough for us.
They don't even obey or do their own thing or something like that.
It's like as if they're they're like most people we've dealt with in the past. They love to contradict themselves. They love to be their own hypocrites. They don't follow by their own code. It's lunacy,
Yeah, I mean, I'm opening up another window. Let me see if I press music and audio.
Speaking of gameplay.
It won't let me do that neither. It won't let me do that.
Wow.
And it only works on regular videos and premieres, but not live stream. See what I did 2 days ago? It was a live stream, so.
Wow.
But you know what I could do, right? Since one of the musics from part 1 has already been removed, let me just go back on my walkthrough part 1.
William DeVille 20 is in the chat.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just mute this. I'm still on my second because I want to mute all the songs from my walkthrough part 1. The part 1, right, of walkthrough is still up on YouTube, but the walkthrough part 2, right, is blocked
because the SME copyright strike, right?
Yes, the music. Yes, it's not a strike. It's just copyright blocked in country.
Copyright blocked. Yeah, I remember one of the R&R episodes got copyright blocked for some reason. Yet my Tom wasn't even playing any copyright music. Oh, Mr. Dirt Mason, how you doing, man?
Yeah, we're about to get to Mr. Mason in the moment. 6 people is watching. Much appreciate to all the 6 viewers out there. So yeah, J-Man, what you were saying? I want to keep the show rolling.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Mason. He's been going through a lot as of late, which we'll also get to sooner or later. By the way, he will also be a special guest this coming Thursday on the Rant and Rave podcast. For that reason, we will, probably get into a little bit later. But I will say though, we're giving much love and support to you, Mason.
Yes, and I'm terribly sorry what happened to one of your family members. I don't want to say it, but I'll keep my prayers. Also, I want to give a shout out to Shieldmate Samantha and some other YouTubers out there, because apparently a YouTuber who's actually came to my channel one time actually passed away recently.
Oh God.
I don't know what caused death. His name is Peanut Butter 53 something.
That's actually a pretty good name.
Yeah, there was a rapper I know back in the 2000s called Peanut Butter Crunch, but we're not talking about a rapper.
Peanut butter. That reminds me of peanut butter pirate, Captain Crunch. You know.
Yeah, but there was a YouTuber that only came to my channel one time. I don't know too much about. His name is Peanut Butter five something. Let me just go. Just a second.
Well, as long as he didn't have 3 6s, then I'm a happy man. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Mason.
Peanut butter something. I don't know. Okay. Peanut butter 524. Memory of peanut butter. Yeah, he passed away just recently. I don't know what the cause of death. I only know him just one time, but that's about it. I haven't. So if anybody in my stream knows about peanut butter, let me just type it: peanut butter 524. If anybody knows more information or what happened, let me know.
Oh, and there's Cherry Boo. How you doing, Cherry?
Bio. Hi, Cherry boo.
Chia.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Chia Pets, you know.
Shouts to Mr. Dirt Mason. Go check out his channel. Show more appreciation. He deserves more support.
Yes.
Again, we keep our prayers. And same thing to the people who support. Not the people. The parents. The parents of Peanut Butter. Pray for them too.
How old was he? Was he like in his teens?
He's the same age like mine, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he's 35 years old. He's in his mid-30s.
Oh.
So, but the problem is, I don't know what caused his death, though. I heard a lot of people say that he passed away, but I don't know what the cause of death. I should have looked more information, but I was focusing more on the Chris Chan situation, so that part right there was my fault.
Nah, that's good. It's your stream. I mean, you know, the thing is, you know, when I look at when I find out a cause of death of somebody, like, you know, to pay tribute to them, I don't usually reveal the cause of death unless if, you know, I'm given permission to do so, like to, you know, have that ability to do that, because when I pay tribute to someone, I make sure that that's given. But if the family or if I ask for permission to give out the cause of death, then yeah, it's perfectly fine, you know. I mean, It's like, you know, it's like always permission has to come ahead before you make a rash judgment call.
That's true.
That's how I roll.
That's true. That's very true. Understandable. But anyway, since we got the shout outs out of the way, and I gave a shout out to Mason and Peanut Butter and pray for his family.
Yes.
The main topic that I want to talk about, which I probably should have mentioned this a long time ago, because I used to watch this person's content just to laugh at this person. But over the years, it's gotten worse in a sad way. And his name is Chris Chan.
Yes, the man who turned into a woman, thinking that just because he turns into a woman will erase his past, and then all of a sudden he is convicted for something that is shocking yet kind of odd considering how he's a trans. But regardless, let's go ahead and discuss that because I'm ready. And by the way, Viperon Hunt is in the chat. How you doing?
What is going on, Viper? Hello. And that's Chris Chan. That's what that person looks like. By the way, before anybody say this, right? I have absolutely nothing against trans people. I have a few fans.
Oh no.
Just to clear that out of the way. Just to clear that out of the way.
Yeah. I'm not. Also, to be clear, I'm not saying that against trans people or whatever. I mean, I'm just thinking like, I just feel like he might have changed it. You know, had a sex change just to think that, you know, to like get people to think that just because you change your sex, that means it, you know, changes who you are and changes, you know, like moves on from your past. But in actuality, that's not how life works, because the past is the past, no matter if you have a sex change or not.
That's true. Hold on. I want to get to a couple of videos, right? Because it's kind of a bit hard for me to explain. Chris Chan, like, hold on. Let me just I don't want to play no South Park footage because of again YouTube
Nah,
CS.
nah, nah, nah. It's yeah. I mean, I don't.
Because I was watching South Park before. It's a shame on me. Yeah, looks
Well,
like I'm.
who doesn't like South Park? You know.
Uh, hold on, where's that? Hold on, okay, let me just type in. Hold on, Chris Chan or
Viper is asking, "How are you?"
Oh, I'm doing great. Oh, by the way, Jay, man, I want to owe you an apology that I came so late.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
No, hold on. Just
Oh no, we're gonna get copyright
Hold
strike.
on. I don't get copyright. Screw you, YouTube. Screw you. Hold on. Where's
Okay,
the video?
but yeah. So
Oh shit! Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was funny. You heard that, right?
yeah, I didn't hear it, but it's okay. As long as YouTube didn't hear it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I will say though, it's all right. I mean, it's all right. I mean, like you lose track of time. It's not you know.
No, you know why? Okay. My mother-in-law came to my house with homemade dinner. We was having because she cooked the dinner. The dinner that she made was fresh and delicious, right? Usually, right? I was about to take a picture to show it on Instagram while I'm eating, but she was. I didn't want her to just look at me to think that I'm doing something weird, right? Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
What's wrong with taking pictures of your food? Everybody does it.
Yeah, that was because I don't want to upset her. Well, even though she wasn't upset because she was appreciated because I did a lot of housework recently. So we sit down. We had a conversation. My mother-in-law, right, my wife and myself, and again we ate dinner. Right, it wasn't a big dinner, but it was a small. It was like a medium-sized dinner, fresh homemade Dominican dinner, delicious. Yeah.
On my country.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I was about to post. The last time I post food on Instagram, I was like in a Colombian restaurant, right? And I was posting like a Colombian, yeah, because it was a time that my wife and we went to a Colombian restaurant, and because one of my family members who grew up in Colombia, which I'm part of their family culture, right? She was working there, and we had like a big ass Colombian meal. So I was like, let me just learn how the way to cook Dominican meal, and that way the next time if we have one, I'll post it, and I'll probably get back on food videos in the future. Let me just give shout outs one more time because these people here are wonderful. Viper Hunt, shouts to you. Busy day, but awesome, awesome. Cherry Boo, hello again. William, you're awesome too. You're all awesome. I treat everybody equally. And by the way, I'm since I'm still working on the watchdog copyright situation. Right after I post the highlight part 2 of my walkthrough, I'm gonna get back on Devil May Cry, and I'm gonna work on the Virgil situation, the Virgil story, because what should we call it? I actually didn't know there was like a Virgil soul story, which I'm actually surprised, and at the same time I'm actually kind of gullible right there because I should have known better. Because
Well, who isn't gullible nowadays? I mean, like it's a
I didn't know. And you know what's crazy about it? The Devil May Cry people. This one right here. Let me show what this one looks like. Because there's like a lot of Devil May Cry games. It's the reboot version. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Hold on. There you go, right here. This one right here. The reboot version is the only version of the whole Devil May Cry series that got a Virgil solo storyline. But all the other Devil May Cry games, they didn't have the Virgil storylines. Only this one here. This game right here is my top 2 favorite Devil May Cry game. I don't care what anybody says.
And it's your opinion, and you're entitled to it.
The Devil May Cry reboot is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Games and Toilets Productions.
What is up? What is up? Yeah, so let me just So anyway, we had a homemade Dominican meal, which I want to learn how to cook it soon. And let's just get to the Chris Chan situation. Oh, by the way, say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hope
we're
you're
just
having a
watching.
good, hope you're having a good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, let's just watch this thing and just have a good laugh.
Oh,
Look up, eat the rock, kill stream.
this?
I live here in Richmond, buddy.
I don't know what
So-
this thing is.
I think it's to block, bad words like in live chat.
What kind of shit is that?
Oh my
What are you
god.
doing?
That Chris Chan is finally getting his comeuppance.
They should arrest him a long time ago because there's like a document that I want to.
Jesse, you're missing out.
Everybody's getting their phones out. I've been getting my phone out too because this is gold.
He actually, she or whatever got arrested.
There he is.
Yeah. I should
God,
say
he looks like he came from his mama's basement.
yeah,
That's so funny.
How's it going?
I'm sorry. That was funny.
No respect. My cousin
Wait.
say
Please do that.
curse
Please do
to
that.
his
Yeah,
own
please
mother.
do that.
His mother hides all over
Yeah,
here.
you appear to be compliant.
Wait. What he says? What he says? I want to hear what this guy says. I did put a bomb.
Yeah, you're live to about 3,000 people right now, Christian. Well, don't. You're taking everything in stride. You said you're doing good? Doing good, feeling good? How's the last few days been? I know it's been pretty stressful. Well, that's good.
Good lord.
How old does he have on his shirt?
I don't think he ever had implants. I think those are natural.
What's up, Jesse? Boy, we almost missed it, huh?
Oh gosh. You know, the cops have a lot of tools, but I like to use all this.
Yeah, keep in mind, I think I'm going to upload this one to the channel.
Oh, that's someone talking within the. Okay, that makes sense.
You'll have to censor
Yeah, we're trying to get you on the show,
the chat
but
for
look,
that.
when you get out, look me up.
Oh, they can't see it.
I don't know if you know who I am or
The
not.
chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a cramp in my
No,
foot.
I mean the chat. room.
Shit.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah, well.
Shake it off. God, just put him in the car, please.
I don't know what's up with the audio. On the because the audio
I'll
on
just
that
wipe
video
his handle?
Alright,
is full
No,
max.
he's doing a check.
merch. It's happening.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know when they
yes.
can't actually touch your breast area now, they actually have to, like, what he did.
Yeah.
In case they hide my shit, because they actually do.
Definitely car here.
Put his behind in the car.
And a rest like this.
Close the door on him. There you go.
You just got here, too.
So those who reach condo.
They're supposed to do that to my cousin too.
Yeah, he deserve it.
You have no idea what chaos this guy has caused to the internet and everybody.
Oh my! There's a video I want to show you later. Oh, there's a video I want to show you later. They just open up their
I
window.
appreciate y'all taking enough time for me to get here.
Cuck so. Oh my god.
People in America do.
Hey, remember last night, Bio? We were just talking about that. You know about that? Like when you were trying to say ducks, it went with cucks. You know that's.
Wait, was that?
I think it had something to do with you were doing this voice to text thing,
Oh
and,
yeah.
and it didn't get your. But then again, I think it was probably because of Grammarly at one time. I think too.
Yeah, that's it. Grammarly.
Right. But I'm telling you, man, that right there That right
Oh,
there is golden.
Look at this one right here. A while Chris Chen attempts human interaction. Hold
I
on,
would-
Chris Chen.
I
Oh,
wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do any human interaction with him. Sorry.
Chris Chen masses a GameStop employee.
Oh my God! Wait,
That's
hold on.
him right there. That's him.
wait a second. Wait a second. He's not like that. Like that. I think the guy was either transvestite or transgender. I hope he's not like the one that goes like, "It's not man, it's ma'am."
No. I know you don't. No, that's not the same person.
Oh,
No,
okay. Because that would be funny if he did that too.
I remember that person.
That guy was so oversensitive.
Extremely. Before we play this video, let me just answer these guys' questions.
All right.
Okay. 2 was a bit better, but it lacked Dante being a jokester. Yes. Viper William, just to inform you, this is my ranking of. You know what? No. I don't want to spoil it. I'm just going to say, in my honest opinion, the worst Devil May Cry game I have ever played is Devil May Cry 4. And let me tell you why. That it's worse. It's the worst one ever, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's facts. It's my opinion. If you said if I respect everyone's opinion, but in my opinion,
Yes.
Devil May Cry 4 is the worst. And not only is the worst, but it's the most forgettable. Okay, first things first, Nero was an average character. An average. Now, not as badass as Virgil. Virgil's a beast. I like Virgil. Nero is okay. Okay. All right. I like the hand move, though. You know, that grab the hand and it slams it. That's pretty badass there. One of the things that I find out Devil May Cry 4 was wrong is that it lacks some moves compared to Devil May Cry 3. Also, and the worst part, I think the worst part. Sorry, that was the food. The worst part about Devil May Cry 4 that I seriously did not like was the level design and the obstacle. Some of the obstacles in Devil May Cry 4 is broken. I'm not even kidding. There's this part in the beginning of the game that I couldn't go through like a certain room, right? The timing has to be perfect. I forgot what it was. But it was like some kind of like a house. And you gotta like fly across twice without falling down. But see,
What was that?
it was from my cousin bring that shit in. But anyway, let me just continue.
Oh, wait.
That flying thing, right? When I opened up the door, it cursed its ass out. It came in. So
You finally got it, huh?
I finally got it. I did the Mr. Miyagi,
Okay.
the OG Karate Kid, Mr.
You
Miyagi.
Okay, you need chopsticks in order to pull Miyagi.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
Like that takes skill, just so we're clear.
yeah, it does. A lot of skill. But yeah, the level design, right, and the obstacle is freaking broken. There's this part in the beginning of the game that he's supposed to fly through the other side twice without falling all over. And you know what the bullshit part is, right? The way to design it, the ceiling is just way too close to the ground, and the ground is like way too high up, though, and it would be easy to get killed or restart. I mean, I don't know what Capcom was doing with the level design, but the level design, right, is a way step back further down compared not only to the last level design from Devil May Cry 3, but probably maybe it's the worst level designs in some certain levels in that game. Worse than ever. Even worse than Devil May Cry. They say that Devil May Cry 2 level design is worse because it's wide open space. I don't really have a problem with that, to tell you the truth. I never have a problem like the level design is like way too open space. The reason why they make it so open space because They want to have enough room to fight though, because sometimes people get tired of the tight squeeze little spots though, so they want to have like an open arena to fight, and the enemies and the bosses where you fight at first, and these bosses turn to regular enemies on the later levels on Devil May Cry 2. So yeah, Devil May Cry 2 is bad, but to compare 4, okay, this is like the worst game ever. Okay, when it comes to like, this is Devil May Cry 4 and this is 2. 4 is like slightest worse than 2 in my honest opinion. They're both bad though. That's why I think that Devil May Cry 4 just a slight bit is worse than Part 2, my honest opinion. Which Devil May Cry should I start with, William, if I decide to play? You know what, Viper? The first one. Play the first Devil May Cry. I'm not gonna lie to you though, but I kind of like the first one better than 2, 3, and 4. And the reason why I like the first one, because it feels so nostalgical. It feels like a true dark story, the original.
Turns out there's actually fireworks, somewhere where my friend David 3000 is on vacation. Like there's like fireworks happening in August. How beautiful.
Devil May Cry 3. As much as I like Devil May Cry 3, it's not my top 3 favorites, so I'm sorry. I think Devil May Cry 3, they did a lot of things right, but at the same time, they kind of overdid something that can wear you out. You know what Devil May Cry actually reminds me of? It reminds me of Mega Man 6. Have you played Mega Man 6 before?
I've played some Mega Man, but I never but only briefly. I mean, I never really got to play the whole game of any one of them. But I will plan on making that part of my list of things that I'll accomplish of doing.
Mega Man X6 will mess you up, and it will exhaust you of how challenging that game is. And that's what Devil May Cry 3 reminds me of. Devil May Cry 3 reminds me of Mega Man X6. They got a lot of things right, but some of the things in that game, they kind of overdid it. That I think some parts of the game of Devil May Cry 3, they make it a little bit unfair. Like the level ranking should have been a little bit more improvement. Like it takes a long time. Some certain things takes a long time to improve, to unlock things though. Like you need to fight like 10 times in the same stage to grow up a level, and it could wear you out. It could wear you out a lot. That's why I said they kind of overdid Devil May Cry 3. I never played the original Devil May Cry 4. I played 1, 2. Gonna crash out soon. Peace, everybody. Viper Hunt, thank you very much. Thank you for joining the stream. It's gonna be a long one, actually. Peace out, Viper.
I sent the stream, the YouTube link out to 2 other Facebook group chats just to grow the viewership. If you know.
Yeah,
maybe some people can like interact. Before you resume playing that video, do you mind if I give me like a few minutes, so that way I just need to get some stuff done, and then I'll be right back ASAP.
Oh, sure. Matter of fact, let me get some water.
Oh. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. All right, back. Hold on. Oh, shit. Ice, baby. Francis, stay away from the camera. All right. Good, there. Ice.
I see these in the back.
Oh, that tastes cool.
Because I know I had this meeting.
If you hear that noise, people, that's the AC, because the weather here recently has been hot. Uh-huh. 3 people watching. Where's my table? Yeah, that piece of shit cousin of yours better not come back, man, because I open that door and knock the lights out of him. That hobo ass motherfucker. Let me just share this to the big head crew. Hold on. Yeah. With a phone, or he's out there?
No. You want me to keep the phone for you?
Oh, no. He won't.
For emergency. But then you can call my mom.
No, not yet.
Let me know.
Oh, sure.
Oh, I can call my mom.
Not yet. Hold on.
You better not come here. But I will call my mom.
Oh, he better not come here, or else he's gonna be walking around with a broken nose.
No. See? Oh, yeah. Since I can see that boy. Okay. See that boy, what is this?
No, well, I think what he meant to say is that he's a bitch.
But when he's dead,
Sure.
you can cut his dick off. That's why he's a bitch.
All right.
All right, J-Man, welcome back. Yeah, there's 3 people here still.
That's
Hopefully
good.
Williams and Lewis and James.
Oh, God.
I know Viper left though.
Let me tell you something. I remember my one of my last live streams I did. I'm telling you, that one right there had over like 30 viewers, like over 34 viewers watching.
What
Like,
was your? Was that the one with
yeah, you Mr. You know who, which I'm not gonna get into.
Nah,
I'm just thinking,
we don't
like,
want to-
I'm just thinking in my head, like, if that ever happens again, like, and this time it's not even, whether it's not even drama related, that would be a miracle. But
I wanna go off topic.
it is what it is. What it is.
It is what it is.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah, but back to Chris Chan here.
Let's play this video. And Bearded Gamer, you rock though. You deserve another shout out. And so does you, J-Man. I like your one. Let's have look at it.
Don't call anybody.
You saw that last part?
I saw. Wait, wait, don't call anybody.
Yeah.
What he said?
Yeah. Just watch. Hold on. Let me just. All right, that's
Yep.
better.
All right.
Watch this very closely. The guy in the blonde hair, that's Chris Chan. Look.
He looks like a.
Call anybody.
He looks like. I don't know if that's blonde hair or he looks like a ginger bitch.
Well, yeah, probably both. But yeah,
Either-
that last part. Yeah, he pepper sprayed that guy, that employee with the yellow shirt. Like he did like this, like that, and that guy was like that. He just stepped back.
Rude.
Extremely rude. He was like, don't call anybody. And then he got the audacity just to spray like shh. And after that guy. I mean, you watch very close to that last part.
Go full screen again so I can look at it.
Okay. Watch the very last part. Just watch it
All right.
closely.
All right.
Don't call anybody.
Watch last.
Oh man, that is not cool. That is not cool by a long shot.
Yeah, that was pepper spray. That's
Wow, dude. Why didn't someone call? Well, then again, the cops could have gotten there, sooner. Plus, like you can get the license plate, but still, it's kind of hard. But then again, maybe that guy just got over it. Maybe he just, stuff like that buzzes and feeds off views and all that. I'm telling you, like, people do anything for views. But I will say though, that is freaking deplorable for what Chan just did there.
I mean, Chris Chan. Hold on, Chris Chan document. I want to watch the whole 40-minute. Oh, there's part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Jesus Christ! How many documents? Hold on. 40 minutes.
How many? Why would anybody? I don't know how. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't sit here listening to 40 minutes of someone talking about a piece of crap, unless, of course, it's derived into parts within streams, because you know what I mean. Like it's because let me tell you something. The one thing we don't want to do is waste time or energy over one guy who definitely deserves like the gas chamber at this point.
Well, there's this guy that I followed that I subscribed to. His name is Optimus, over 1 million subscriber. I've been following this guy since he got over 200K subscribers.
Must have been a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Chris Chan got arrested. This is like a 10 minutes video right here.
This one right here is probably, it's like, there's like a lot of angles and a lot of videos out there regarding the arrest.
Chris Chan needs to be locked up. What happened?
Well, duh. I mean, yeah, duh. He needs to be locked up. In fact, he needs to be behind bars, like in prison. But I think what I heard, the reason why he got arrested, like right there, as we saw moments ago before we watched the video of him at GameStop, was that he committed incest, sexual things to his mom. I think it was rape.
Yes.
Okay, this is my question right here. And pardon my language, but how in the blue hell does a transgender from a man that was once a man, now a woman, rape another woman? Like, he doesn't have a penis.
Oh, let me just
like, that's like going against the laws of physics. Am I not mistaken?
Yes. Well, there's 11 minutes video if you want to check this out, though, because
that's short. I mean, that's good enough.
Yeah. Okay. And his name is Optimus.
All right, everybody.
Oh, come on, ad. Come on, YouTube ad.
And step it up.
By the way, shouts to Optimus. He's a real truther, not those phonies out there that get butthurt over a cartoon, over a shoe.
What's going on? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. I know I've been a little inactive the last couple days. I apologize for that. I haven't been feeling very well. I've been sick to my stomach. Been having constant headaches. I know everyone, do you have COVID? No, I don't have COVID. I feel actually kind of bad for you, considering Chris Chan is kind of like the original person to make fun of on the internet in a way, like the original lol cow, I think is what they call him. Chris Chan is actually so well known and well documented online that they have earned the moniker the most recorded man on the planet, basically, because of how deep, I guess, the internet has dug into this now girl's life. Chris Chan is actually transgender and has a 58-part YouTube docu-series basically about them. So, like those 40-minute episodes on Netflix where they, go into depth about something. Yeah, there's a 58-part one on YouTube that somebody made. That is who we're talking about here. There's so much information about Chris Chan and their life at this point that I don't even really need to do any explaining. Like, you probably know, Sonichu and all this other stuff. So, some pretty disturbing, to say the least, stuff came out about Chris Chan. And it's probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Because this is so morally depraved and disgusting, and I don't understand how you can, even mentally justify doing something like this, but Chris Chan basically had some audio leak in which she admitted that starting in late June of this year, she's been having a sexual relationship with her mother, who is, I think, around 80 years old, and also apparently is suffering from an extreme case of dementia. So dementia is, it's actually, I guess, a group of issues that cause, problems with the judgment part of your brain, problems with the memory parts of your brain. So it's pretty common in older folks. You probably have at least heard of somebody having dementia in your life. And so I think just the fact even that we're talking about an incestuous to begin with is already completely fucking disgusting. If that doesn't add on to it, man, then you really just must stoop pretty low. So I'm going to go ahead and play some of this leaked audio for you here. I'm going to warn you, it's enough to make you want to vomit. It's honestly disgusting. If you don't want to hear the audio, I have provided chapters on this video so that you can skip it without feeling like you've missed out on anything, because we're going to talk about it afterwards anyway. So feel free to use those below, and if you want to hear the audio, here we go.
So yeah, she got really sensitive about C-spot, because apparently I don't believe that Mr. C, any of her past boyfriends and husbands, they haven't really reached to get her G-spot really near fixed.
Right.
They were more focused on themselves, really, as opposed to focusing on her, which that's my focus. We still have back chapters,
you always have been. Okay.
The incest fanfics have come true and shit.
But, how did you approach her?
Approached her with care and caution.
Mm-hmm.
It was a time approach. So I just gave her comfort and talked with her, and we just crashed out slow and steady, and then I encouraged her positively, let her make the first move. She wanted to do it.
Oh, she did? Really? She made the first move?
Yeah.
What was the first move?
I don't remember exactly. But that was her first move. My approach was, I forgot exactly what terminology the approach I used, but I approached with care and caution.
That's good.
And I was direct up front with her for the most part.
That's good.
I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was kind of, I think she was partially confused at one point, but then she came around, obviously, with more approaching, and I was doing with her along the way. I'd say it was satisfactory. It took a while. It took a few tries to.
It took a few tries, yeah. She is older.
And plus, also, she's very understanding about the whole thing as well. I was direct with her, still direct honest with her. I make sure that obviously, I'm never going to propose.
Oh, you too bad.
Just answer a few questions and FormSwift does the rest, filling in the clauses you need.
Just so we're clear, this is kind of strange, to say the least. Like,
hold on. What happened?
This is kind of strange, to say the least. I mean, I've seen a lot of, cringy stuff before, but never in my life have I ever heard about anybody that's, that's an internet controversial figure who can get constantly made fun of, and not only that, can be not try to move away from his quote-unquote past, but yet just because he changes sex don't mean nothing. And now hearing this, that he had sexual relations with his mother, is gotta be like the most like eye-opening shocker I have ever heard and seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at this guy. I mean, he was once an innocent child turned into a monster.
You know what happened, right? And I saw in the document what changed his entire life. This was actually the babysitter's fault. Now, Chris Chan was like probably 4 or 5, right?
Let me guess. The babysitter did,
Okay, here's what happened, and I think this was started off. Their family was on a vacation, and the parents wanted Chris Chan to stay at home with a baby. The babysitter wanted to take care of Chris, right?
Right.
What happened was, I think the babysitter told Chris to behave, don't be out of control, or something. So I don't know. Chris was like acting like like bad or a kid. I don't know. Chris was just a kid back then, right? It's like 4 or 5 years old, right?
And
or maybe three. When you're like a kid, it's like, I don't know. You really can't say much.
Right.
So what happened was, I think Chris was like acting up, and the babysitter just had enough of the shenanigans. So what happened was, she grabbed his arm or hand, and she put him in the closet for timeout for, I don't know, like a couple of hours. Not that long though, but it was like for like a punishment or something like that. But right after he got out of the closet, you could see that his reaction, that he wasn't like the same kid anymore, because before the incident, he actually looked normal. He did look normal at first. He did look normal. But right after that punishment, like, he looked kind of like shocked still. Like, he was still traumatized and upset that her babysitter forced him to put in the closet because of his that he wouldn't listen. And ever since that day, he actually changed for the worse, because most of the times he'd be in his own house and he wears like children's clothing. Like, he's a grown man wearing children's clothing. Like, the bottom of his shirt right here was like up to here, like over his belly button. He was like wearing kids' shirt, and he had like toys all around his room. Jeez. It was like he was building his own Toys R Us.
His literal own Toys R Us. I think I heard and seen stuff like that before.
I mean, it's crazy though. And
it is. It's borderline insane.
And he makes videos after videos, like playing like toys, and like there was this one video that actually got flagged by YouTube because I think he had like a Sonic and Tails. Like, he had a Tails doll, like one of those big, well, not like a little toy, but like a stuffed animal, like a Tails stuffed animal, and he was humping on it.
Oh my god!
He was humping on Tails' asshole, and people were shocked. There was a YouTuber, right, that I think is still up on YouTube. His name is JuniorFan89. He did a reaction video of Chris Chan playing with dolls, right?
Right.
And when he had that Tails, like that big Tails fluffy doll, they said that he was humping on it. The video didn't actually last long on YouTube because it was flagged. But a lot of people said that he was humping Tails, a toy doll.
When was this again?
This was... Could it be... Wow, this was like early 2010s? This was a very... Because Chris...
So we're talking like nearly a decade ago.
Yes, because this guy right here, Chris Chan's been on YouTube when YouTube first started in 2005. Not even kidding. That's how long Chris Chan's been on YouTube. He's one of the OGs. Yeah, so. Continue. Oh, what the hell? I pressed the wrong button.
At this time, but I mean, obviously, with my aspirations,
that face change looks horrifying, especially his adult face version.
Towards it more slowly.
So you heard the same thing that I heard, I'm assuming there. That is probably one of the most absolutely insane recordings I think I've ever heard in my life. So basically, this is painted as some sort of like mutually beneficial, consensual relationship between Chris Chan and her 80-year-old dementia-ridden mother. But if you use even any sort of brain power whatsoever, you can quickly come to the conclusion that this is not a fucking consensual relationship. But let's go ahead and get something straight here. Even if this was a consensual relationship, we are talking about mother and biological son turned daughter. This is not an acceptable relationship of this type regardless, okay? There is no justification. Unless you're the last two people on planet Earth and that's the only way you can repopulate the human species, maybe. Even then, it's still going to be questionable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot get away with behaving this way. This is like some, like, next level psychotic, just you don't give a fuck type of thing. But then you add on the fact that this is not only an 80-year-old woman, which is fucking disgusting in its own right, but it is also your mother, which is triple, not quadruple disgusting maybe. And then you add in the fact that this is clearly unconsensual, considering the fact that this woman has a fucking mental disorder or disease or issue or something that literally causes her to lose her memory and not even be able to judge things correctly. And Chris Chan is like describing it as if it's like a fucking good thing, right? It's like, yeah, well, we're both kind of enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? We took it slow. She was a little apprehensive at the start. She, didn't really want to do it, but then, I was basically able to coerce my dementia-ridden mother into this. Like, it's just fucking absurd to even try and wrap your head around, to even try and understand, because there's literally no way for a normal person to contextualize this and be like, yeah, this is acceptable, this is cool. Now, I've seen a couple defenses for Chris Chan kind of popping up very, very seldomly, thankfully. This is kind of a situation where I think most people definitely agree that this was fucking foul regardless, and something needs to happen. One of them is that he is autistic, which is true. Chris Chan is autistic. That's been a very huge, I guess, part of the entire saga to begin with, if you know anything about Chris Chan.
No. Okay, that person, the fact that I'm not bashing on the guy who's making the video, no disrespect, but the fact that if that's Chris Chan's, alma mater to use as a trump card to play the disability card, I call BS right there, because autism, oh my God, how am I going to explain this? Autism is not a form of disability where it can let you get away with anything. It just means you have trouble with either, like, whether it's communication skills, social skills, or any kind of skills, as long as you can adapt to your environment. This kind of deal right here, this sick bastard knew what he was doing, and I don't care if you call him a she, he, or a she-male, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, he knew exactly what he was doing, and he's a sick, perverted bastard for doing that.
Totally agree. I agree with you on that, J-Man. Totally agree.
Resume.
Autism as a defense of essentially committing repeated sexual assault. Keep in mind that according to Chris Chan in this leaked audio, happens every 3 days starting in late June. And if you schedule it out correctly based on the audio, yesterday, as of the time of me recording this audio, you really don't get to use, hey, I have autism as a defense. That's just my opinion, especially considering that Chris Chan is considered high functioning. Chris Chan has held actual work in the past. I'll be fired from Wendy's, from my understanding, but that doesn't mean that this is some sort of excuse or defense. You can't really excuse or defend.
Wait, stop. How the freak you get fired from Wendy's?
To be honest with you, I could use some Wendy's right now, but the thing is, if he worked at Wendy's, then that will scar me for life after what he's done to his own mother.
Oh, crap.
Somebody doing this regardless of any situation. I mean, there's no way to just, brush this off because of a mental issue. There are millions of autistic people, both low and high functioning, all around the world, who do not resort to fucking assaulting their family members repeatedly in their elder ages while they're suffering from their own mental fucking issues.
Did I not just explain that?
Wait. Let me just, what?
Did I not just explain that part?
Well, what part?
The part about autism. He's actually, me and him must be in sync or something, because he's actually explaining it how I just did, but only in a different manner.
You are beautiful, ZTV. You always are. Everyone here is beautiful.
Do not resort to fucking assaulting their family members repeatedly in their elder ages while they're suffering from their own mental fucking issues. Okay, so no, let's not defend people for horrific behavior because they have problems. This is a person who's been able to maintain an online persona for well over, like a decade at least, a decade and a half maybe, is able to create poetry and complex characters and whatnot up in their head, but you're telling me they don't have the mental capacity to hold themselves back from committing fucking assault on their mother of all people? I'm sorry, I don't bite that. You know, that bait doesn't work for me. And another defense that I saw was people need to mind their own business, which is completely fucking absurd in my mind, that this would even be something that people use as a defense in order to justify or brush off what has actually happened here. We are talking about somebody openly admitting that they are committing repeated sexual assaults on their elderly, dementiated mother, if that's even a word, and they consider it to be a pleasant experience that they want to keep doing is worrisome enough. The fact that it was leaked audio says completely more than that. So no, you do not get to hide behind the mind your own business card here either. When you're fucking victimizing other people legitimately in life-ruining ways, there is no, defense for that shit. Chris Chan may be autistic, but Chris Chan also needs to go to fucking jail or to a mental institute or something. Yeah. Some sort of punishment has to be laid down here. I mean, you can't just let people like this get away with doing this kind of shit. This is completely immoral and disgusting on every level possible. We live in what's supposed to be a moral-guided society that's advanced beyond fucking prehistoric caveman behavior. We aren't, 6 ape humanoids starting our first species, having to fucking actually stay within the bloodline in order to reproduce. This is not what we're talking about. It's just fucking disgusting, dude. Like, the more that the details are kind of, making sense / connecting and piecing together, it's just absolutely absurd. I mean, if it makes it better, at least he's not considering marrying the mother of his that he's assaulting. So, honestly, I don't know the situation. I don't know how this gets resolved. I don't know if the police become involved or if the internet forgets about it tomorrow because something new happened. I don't know. But regardless, something genuinely needs to be done here. This is absolutely fucking reprehensible. I think that's really about it for this video, though, you guys. Yeah, with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Oppie down below, and check out that Chris Chan documentary series if you haven't. It's pretty good. And with that being said, until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. Well, just stunned, to say the least. I mean, Chris Chan really ruined a lot of internet history, I think, and signing out.
58 parts of a documentary. Now do you see why I don't want to watch all 58 parts in one video right here? Because that will take too long, and the free streamer hours you have will be gone.
Well, you know what? I think I should do that on my next stream about him. What do you think?
Hey, it's your call, man. But I would say though, if you're gonna do it in a weekly basis of 2 parts each week. Like you do the first 2 parts 1 week, next week you do the next 2 parts, so that way you don't have to waste all that StreamYard hours in one take. Because let me tell you something, if there's one thing that I know about YouTube, they won't do a 24-hour accept the 24-hour stream unless if it's under special conditions. But then again, that's just me saying.
Man, oh man, I didn't know if I was going to be making this video. I didn't know if this was going to be something that
you're going to regardless.
But it did, and we're here with a video, man. So this is actually, I think, some maybe genuinely good news. I'm assuming a lot of you have heard about the pretty recent Chris Chan stuff that happened and the whole situation kind of unfolding there. And if you have, I'm so sorry that your brain cannot be factory reset to what it was, just days prior to you learning that information. But it turns out that Chris Chan has been arrested. So if you don't know about the Chris Chan situation, I'm going to do a brief rundown here real quick. Chris Chan is what's known as a lolcow, essentially someone that people online gang up on and make fun of all the time, and is one of the most documented people in human history. People online have been able to get virtually every single little detail about Chris Chan's life out there, and there's once again a 58-part YouTube documentary series that is, you know, averaging about 45 minutes in length per episode that kind of documents this history. And oh boy, trust me, there's going to be a few more episodes, I think, probably guaranteed in that series now with all these developments. So basically, this Chris Chan person who's been so widely documented had a leaked phone call come out in which they openly admit and giddily detail the sexual experiences that they've been having with their 80-year-old mother who suffers from what appears to be extreme dementia, meaning that Chris Chan, one of the people that the internet knows the best, has openly admitted in a leaked phone call to having unconsensual sexual relationships with their own mother. So, absolutely fucking disgusting news, to say the least, right? Like, I think anyone who has heard this phone call, who has heard these details, is pretty much absolutely just, you know, just disgusted. There's no other way to really put it, right? Because obviously most people do not support this type of behavior.
Oh, yeah,
There have been a few people trying to come out and defend.
See, this is one thing that you gotta like, is the aftermath. Like, hold on, just because he is arrested doesn't mean he will be convicted. Remember, his lawyers can use the defense of mental problems as a way to escape jail time. Let's just hope the court takes order. I agree with that, but here's another problem. The problem is, if you are admitting to something like that, and it doesn't matter if you have a mental disorder or not, if you know exactly what you're doing is wrong, and you're actually admitting to it, then there's no way a court is going to take that, you know, aside. Now, if the lawyers try and pull something like that, I would love to see them try. There is no way a lawyer could be that tricky. You know, especially like, okay, let's just take this off topic real quick because I want to explain this.
Sure.
If you're committing an act where you say, like, let's say you made an account of somebody else, you live in the same state as this person, and then, you know, you pretend like it's, say, you're a friend of yours or your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, you know what I mean? And you make it look like as if everything that's being said about this person between you and that person is true, but it's not. It's only fantasy, not reality. And what you'd be doing would be defamation of character in regards to stories that never really happened, you know? The person doesn't even know or is aware about. And on top of that, I know I'm trying to build logic here to help out to prove a point. Don't name drop again, ZTB. You don't want us to get in trouble again. I mean, like, shh. Anyway, but still, at the end of the day, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, a lawyer and anybody else can see that is not, like, you know, like filing for an insanity plea. That is simply a person knowing exactly what they're doing and why they are doing it. For all just, you know, to look all big and bad. Kind of like Chris Chan here. Only thing is, he knew exactly what he did, and he knows he can go to jail for a very, very long time. So I don't think a lawyer is going to save his carcass after this one.
Nope.
But anyway, continuing on.
Chris Chan for what they did, but for the most part, you know, everyone's pretty much in the same boat, right? Like, we're all looking at this like, you know, what's going on here? This is definitely not, I would say, the average family behavior. So with that being said, though, Chris Chan has been arrested. I'm going to go ahead and show you the video here of the arrest that happened.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Wait, oh, there's the live chat right there. That's why I got censored in the earlier video we watched.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
It's happening now. We're on the
The merge. It's happening right now, isn't it?
It's happening right now.
Farewell, Chris Chan.
Na 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 na.
Well,
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
So in that video, Chris Chan is being arrested for presumably what happened with their mom. So Internet personality Chris Chan has been arrested on a charge of incest. The 39-year-old artist, blogger, and YouTube star, whose official name is Christine Weston Chandler, is being held at Henrico County Regional Jail West in Virginia. In a statement issued to Newsweek, Henrico County Sheriff Elisa Gregory said, Christine Weston Chandler is currently being held in our Jail West facility on...
Oh, come on!
Come on!
You and Arthur have the same problem of not installing the ad block.
On one count of incest and awaiting arraignment in Greene County, Virginia. Sheriff Gregory was unable to provide any further information relating to the arrest other than to say, quote, the criminal charges are not for Henrico County but Greene County. Gregory said, quote, we are just housing until transport can be arranged. All right, so this is a look at the inmate details here.
Oh my God!
We can see everything, the inmate ID.
He didn't transition well.
The booking date, things like that. So,
and it's not just because he's ugly.
8:23 p.m. yesterday.
Even fixing his jawline couldn't make him pretty.
Which is a weird description for the charge because obviously this didn't happen with a kid or
even a butch lesbian looks more feminine than that.
With their own mother. So. I'm not totally sure if that's just like a misinput or if that's just like the formal description of the charge, and I guess it can umbrella out to other members of the family. And it's
Butterface.
Just the name of the charge or
Fugly.
Or what's going on with that, but that is a little bit misleading. Now, something pretty disturbing that came up in this article as I read a little bit deeper into it here is something that I really want to show you guys simply for, adding context to the whole situation. So, about 3 weeks ago, Chris Chan actually used their Facebook profile to upload some pictures of the mother who the relationship was had with. And I think this gives us some fresh insight into just exactly who we're talking about here, right? Because I feel like when you hear like, oh, Chris Chan slept with his mom, right? Like you're expecting like an 18 or a 19 or a 21, like a young adult male with like a 40 or like a 50-year-old woman being the mom, right? And that is absolutely not the case, okay? We're talking about a near 40-year-old who is having a relationship with
you know what the worst part is? I ate like a couple of hours ago.
Think about, but take a look at these pictures, man. So Barbie Chan got a styling haircut.
What the
fuck? First time cutting anyone's hair. It looks really good, okay? And you can see these two pictures here where this woman clearly is
the hell?
Best of health, okay? Like I don't know if maybe I'm looking a little too deep into it, but she doesn't look all mentally there. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. She has dementia, right? She's kind of looking around as if she's like in a fucking daze. You know what I'm saying? As if she's not fully registering what exactly is going on. So, I mean, that's just the way that I see it. Obviously, she's too old to resist or, like, defend herself in any circumstance, really. But she also just looks like she's not even really socially there, which to me, it's low-key just fucking sad seeing these pictures because these were posted on July 11th, okay? Which, according to the phone call, these relationships, quote-unquote, if you want to call it that for lack of a more, socially great term here. So those started at June 27th is when they first started having a fucking sexual relationship, which means that these pictures have been taken during this time frame, right, where this has apparently been happening. And not only that, right, like if you refer back to the call, they say, Chris Chan says that it happens pretty much every 3 days. Which means that on July 12th is when this whole relationship, quote-unquote, aka this woman being fucking assaulted, was set to take place. Meaning that these pictures were taken within hours of this supposedly happening, and to see her looking, to me, fucking dazed and not understanding just makes me sad. Because this is probably how she looks and behaves and feels all the time, and this is what's going on. And to kind of refer back to the charges, too, because I think that this is important to talk about, it's important to note that there's only one charge, and that's for incest. There's no, like, sexual assault charges, no coercion, no elderly abuse, nothing
You're
like
right about that,
I'm
though.
not sure if the police are taking that into accountability. I'm not sure if the police even realize that this woman has dementia and cannot really consent to anything like this. But, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if they have proof enough to make a charge for incest, which means, a relationship with a family member, and they apparently should know that this woman has dementia, I'm going to assume that it's in her fucking medical records somewhere, there should be more charges, okay? There should be some sort of assault charge, in my opinion, even elderly abuse, because obviously this is an abuse taking place on an elderly person who cannot defend themselves. This should not be an incest charge, okay? Because I looked it up, and of course this isn't fully 100% guaranteed, but I did look up this charge in the state of Virginia to see what it carries. And according to what I found, it's considered a Class 1 misdemeanor with a punishment equaling a maximum of a year in prison and or a maximum fine of $2,500. So basically for assaulting their mother, okay, who cannot defend themselves or most likely even really consider what's happening, Chris Chan may only face a maximum of 12 months in prison or a maximum of $2,500. So
that's what I was trying to tell you. That's what I was trying to tell you all. Because of his autism, they're gonna his lawyers and the defense attorneys are going to use that as an excuse to say, let's minimize the time because this person has mental problems.
No, that's bullshit. No, okay, stop. Hey, have you seen this movie called Psycho?
That's one of my favorite with Norman Bates. Hell yeah, I did.
They should have put Chris Chan like 20 plus years in prison.
He literally deserves to be in prison for like forever until he dies.
Well,
but
here's the problem.
The system always has a humanity or humane approach to people like this because they would look at the medical records, and if they find a correlation with brain patterns, they will, reduce the sentence. That's how it is with criminals.
Here's another problem. He won't last a year in prison because if any of those other prisoners have the chance, and they will kill him.
No, fuck that nigga up, straight up.
He deserves it.
And he's not.
Excuse my language.
And ZTP, he's
but I'm
white.
Black. I can say that.
No, that's okay.
But with Chris Chan, he's white, not black.
To be honest, I don't even know if he's human. At this point.
Sounds like an I see what you mean right now. Alright, let's continue. The video's
would have covered this horrible crime that's been taking place. I feel like that's low-key injustice. I mean, in a lot of these online cases like this, where influencers and YouTubers and people like that get caught doing this type of horrible, reckless shit, there aren't charges. Like in the EDP case, I'm pretty sure there was no charges, even though there was like 40 minutes of evidence.
What?
People really don't get charged for shit like this online, man. And even though, yes, this did go further, at least, than some of the other situations have, once again, I just don't feel like a Class 1 misdemeanor with such a little penalty.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, he's ruined, but he's not in jail. He's ruined, but he's not in jail. So, yeah, he's still out there.
I think more charges need to be considered. Wow. And if Chris Chan's not going to go to jail for this, we're talking like you need to go to a mental facility or something. Anyway, with that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. Well, and signing out.
All right, man.
Okay. There's one thing I can disagree with him on. One thing, putting him in a mental institution, I disagree with that. You know why? Because he'd make the mental institution want to go to a mental institution.
But see, because he has autism and he's like raping his own mom. Lord knows what else. I think he also had sex with animals, right?
Yeah. I was telling J-Man, right?
Oh, you were about the Tails.
The Tails situation. I think like a decade ago, right? This was in his own room. YouTube is no longer in public. But what happened was, right? Chris Chan was playing with action figures, and then he grabbed like a big stuffed Tails doll, not like a little action figure. It was like a stuffed toy, right?
A stuffed plushie, and all that.
Yeah. And he was humping on it.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought Hiroshima does that too, but I'm not going to. But
dude,
no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade.
You're trying to stir the pot, like.
But
you're about to bring back Hashtag Plushimaru.
I mean, he's very sexual when it comes to, dolls. More like Elder, but yeah.
He was the reason why I'm covering my face because I'm giggling. I'm just laughing. I just can't stop. All right.
Then express it. Don't hide it.
I'm just saying.
I
love you, man. Hiroshima, you're cool, but there's a commonality between that, and
okay. This guy grabbing a Tails plushie, and he was hopping on it.
Now do you see why? Tails can never have a relationship with anybody.
No, the Sega fan base destroyed that relationship with the pedophilia that they did with Sonic and him.
Oh my god!
It was just disturbing.
I will say this though: people who have that mindset right there are gonna burn in hell. There's no question about that.
Yeah, they're gonna burn the lake of fire.
No, they'll be.
You'll be going to hell. Seriously.
No, I'm gonna throw you into the lake of fire.
You're gonna be screwed.
I'm gonna throw you into the lake of fire like the Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell in a Cell. Seriously.
Chris Chan's a joke. I said this guy's been on YouTube since then. He's one of the OGs of you. You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I think starting maybe this weekend, right? If I'm having trouble posting up the Watchdog walkthrough because of the YouTube music stuff, right?
Right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a reaction video live, right? All 58 documents, right? Not in one day, but like what you told me, J-Man, like 2 or 3 each.
Like two parts, per week,
2 parts per week, and want to give my thoughts. And all of us survive. You, J-Man, ZTB, Dragon, Lewis, Jack Parks, Kevin, anybody. Yeah, what happened?
Nothing pertaining to the topic. Today I got Kingdom Hearts 3. The same day Arthur made an exposed video. And I did not know he was going to do an exposed video for Kingdom Hearts 3. So I bought it because I was like, hey, this is one PS4 game. I haven't... Hey, Hiroshima, we totally were not talking about you earlier. But,
Shut up. Shut up while you still can.
I got it for the PS4, and it has the PS5 upgrade so you can play it in 4K resolution. Nice.
You know what? What I think about doing if I ever get my own Xbox Series X? I'm thinking about getting Kakarot, for that too.
Yeah, I'm getting that for the PC because I want the mods.
You love the mods. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, catch that on Flake for modification.
Oh, behave.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
what accent was that? Who was that? You sound like Eric Melendez.
Since Hiroshima here,
you do. For the culture. Omega
I got ask Hiroshima a question. What is your thoughts of Chris Chan humping Tails, a plushie Tails? What is your thoughts about that?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know if there's one thing I know about Daniel. If there's one thing I know about Daniel, I know this. He wouldn't hump Sonic nor Tails, not even Shadow, and not humping Shadow.
No, don't do that to my boy Shadow. No. He's too cool. He's too cool for all that. He's supposed to be the coolest character in that game. Knuckles was once that.
Nobody's better than Usachi-chan.
Knuckles was supposed to be the original cool monster, but it looks like he got piccoloed. Literally.
Piccoloed. Isn't that what? Hey, I think that's a good comparison. Then Knuckles.
Yeah, because he was the rival. He was once Sonic's rival. Like they were fighting against each other, but later on they wind up teaming up and becoming good friends.
Kind of like with Piccolo Jr. and Goku.
Mm-hmm. I just call Piccolo Jr. Piccolo. They call him Piccolo anyway.
I know that, but I was just being technical because of the Dragon Ball, not the Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
I always like Sonic as a character, especially his games, compared to Knuckles.
Okay, if there's one redeeming quality about Sonic as of now, it's Sonic Mania.
No, it's yes, but it's also Sonic Generations. How can you forget about that? The game before Mania.
One, I hadn't played it yet, and two,
shame on you.
I heard. Well, shame on you for shaming on me. But here's the deal.
No, you don't work that.
Well, Well, you promised me.
I ain't promised you nothing. You gotta play Sonic Generations.
But now you're gonna make fun of me again.
But I forgive you don't play Sonic Boom, because no one wants to play that.
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, okay, here's what I'd be doing. He is a sick dude, point blank, period. He's toxic. Yeah, because if you're in proximity of him, if you breathe like around him, it will instantly kill you.
Yeah, true. I was about to say that though, but good, very good.
Almost like Drama Queenian's breath, it's so toxic you can't be 100 feet next to him.
Not even 6 feet apart can help out with that.
You'll be better off catching COVID.
Speaking of COVID, I was actually talking to somebody on Facebook, and she actually said that, she just had her second COVID shot today, but the first one she had, and I think this is kind of typical considering how you get your first shot. Is it possible you get COVID for just one day?
Yeah, you get it for one. Okay, so the booster shot is the second shot. That's the one that's more potent. That's where the virus is inside of you. So they put the virus in you, and you get sick for 24 hours. And after that, you feel good. So
I don't think I should do that.
Moderna has the biggest dead COVID cells in it. That's why it's the strongest, but that's why it's more effective. I have Pfizer, so I got sick a little bit. I got in a minor fever and a headache, and that was it. I just took some Tylenol, and I felt better.
Let me tell you something. I have a sister in there that that has like an immune system that is very, very sensitive, and the last thing I need is to have COVID for 24 hours, and if I have that, I don't want to risk infecting her.
If you have, for instance, let's say you have HIV, yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
I remember my first time when I had the coronavirus. I think it was last year.
I remember. I was like, oh shit.
I hated it. I felt like I was about to die. It was that bad. Everybody in my family has COVID.
Well, it is optional, but I'm not gonna take a shot knowing if I get.
They want to make it mandatory for all United States citizens to get the Delta virus vaccine. I don't know about that. I don't know.
To be honest with you, I can't risk getting COVID, not even for 24 hours, because my sister...
It's not even COVID. Now you got something worse. You got the Delta, which is worse than a COVID.
Either it's Delta, Alpha, Omega, I don't care. All I know is I can't risk getting that kind of virus, knowing that my sister has a immune system that is very sensitive, and she could easily get it and, could possibly die from it. I can't risk that. I take great pride when it comes to protecting and trying to, look after my family too. So,
Jordan, we all know you're a good boy.
I think the last time I got
it's a great boy. Don't forget about that.
I'm not talking about your bedroom talk.
The last time I got Delta was a couple of years ago on Delta Airlines, and I was having a good Delta food.
Ooh.
God, you stupid.
Either way. I think your wife just told you to shut up. I'm just kidding.
But she hates that sound. Yeah, she hates that sound.
Oh, so I'm right then.
Nah, because she got that from somebody that I'm also subscribed to. His name is El Presidor. He does this puppet strings and this funny sound.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, what's so funny is the way how.
I'm gonna ask Hiroshima the question. Hiroshima, have you ever had sex with one of your plushies? Have you fucked your plushie before?
Like or
a pillow?
Done, like Chris Chan has done.
I know you fucked the pillow because every guy had fucked the pillow one time.
Not me.
I did. Especially when I was 9, that's when I started to climax the first time, and I was just like, but I just want to know.
Either way, one thing I do know is that your wife telling you to shut up with that little the thing. Here's the thing. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Greatest Freak Out Ever video from Waffle Pone, the very first one, where after he's done freaking out, then the dad goes, "Shut up!"
Oh, he says he snuggle them. Isn't that kind of like the same thing as you know,
cuddling and having cuddling or snuggling is and having, you know, sexual relations with it are two totally different things.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no.
You open your legs when you're snuggling them, so.
Can I say something, TTB?
It's going in between.
Hiroshima, okay. Tell you what, all right, you want to snuggle them? Here's what you do. Get your pillow, right? Make sure you unzip your zipper.
Oh, my God.
And make sure you get comfortable and just have a really good time on it. Just hump it really, really good.
You don't need any lube because it's a pillow.
Yeah, just hump it really,
it won't be dry.
Really like that. And just pretend it's like a woman. You'll have a great time with it. Trust me on that.
I am so sorry.
Or whatever hole that floats your boat.
No, I'm just teaching him how to hump a pillow. We have one person, not going to say his name, but he humps pillows or snuggles them, whatever it is. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with that.
Suddenly, the Snuggie commercial gets more disturbing.
He has the guy in the chat hasn't confirmed or denied it, Carlos. You know what that means? That's defamation of character, and you'll be going to jail. Like, seriously.
Well, I'd rather hump or snuggle pillows than spitting off false accusation like that other asshole's been doing.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, so I'd rather snuggle or hump a pillow. Remember, good advice, Hiroshima, good advice.
I knew it. Yuzaki, I knew he was going to go there.
Cool.
He really loves that
Yuzaki guy. Hello, by the way. Now that is so real.
But still, and you're talking about spreading your legs, ECB. Well, guess what?
William, you gotta do that.
Well, listen here. Chris Chan spread his legs, and look where that got him.
And on that note, I have no comment for that.
No comment for that.
Yeah, except for the fact that he wants to, take those, sexual, like instincts on his own freaking mother that has freaking dementia.
That's sad, man. How could you do that to your own mother?
It's not only sad, it's sick.
It is sick. Now see, Chris Chan is the definition.
Well, maybe he's so ugly that he can't get anyone, so the mother is the only one that's sympathetic. But then again, she has dementia and she doesn't know what she's doing. So, yeah.
Hey, I got news for you, Chris Chan. There's a thing called fixing your jawline.
It's plastic surgery.
Either way, to have his jaw restructured, it could actually help him, except one problem. He'd still look fugly. They
do it in Korea. No, I don't know about that because I see those Korean plastic surgeries and damn, these mofos be looking ugly. But as soon as they get that surgery, they're like, oh, damn, they look good. I don't know what they do, but they chop off a lot of bone out of their faces in order to craft them into supermodels.
Hayodo.
And they chop a lot of body. I'm like, does that shit hurt? Like, are they in constant pain?
Or constipating?
Probably both because of the amount of pain.
Hmm.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just typing something.
But either way, it's kind of funny how it all comes full circle in regards to Chris Chan, especially with this new information as to why he got arrested, why he, in regards to that phone call and him admitting to all this crap. Dude, even if he gets out of jail, he better not cross my path in real life. I'm telling you, I will F his S up.
People who said
that's Daniel for you.
That's Daniel.
Speaking of Daniel, his best friend Mason was in the live chat earlier. Shout outs to him, by the way. And
yeah, about what happened.
Yeah, everyone keep him in your thoughts and prayers as he's going through a very difficult loss. I know this Thursday he will be appearing on Rant and Rave to give a eulogy, which is I did ask him, before anything. I asked him if he wanted to. He accepted, and I even made a Facebook post about it too. So that way, everyone.
And by the way, ZTB, just give you a heads up. Just recently, a YouTuber passed away. That everybody's been talking about. His name is Peanut Butter 524. I don't know if you heard of him.
No, I haven't.
He did came to one of my streams just one time. I remember the name. I don't know too much about him, but he was the same age as mine. Him and I are the exact same age. And I don't know what the cost about his death because I was focusing too much on the Chris Chan situation since I want to talk about it. And I want to do a reaction video in the future. And everybody's invited. Bring your popcorn or your Pepsi or Coke, whatever you're drinking, and stuff like that. Can I ask you a question, ZTB or J-Man? What would have happened if Chris Chan would have had sexual relationship with a chicken? Well, that makes even,
Hashtag bros before hoes. Pretty sus. But that's my catchphrase for life. Bros before hoes.
Yeah,
even though I'm a hoe, but still.
Better steal his line, or else I'll beat you up. You trolls, or you such a social justice media war nerds.
No. It's social injustice warriors.
I think Jack Williams was the one who came up with that.
Oh no!
Because he says that a lot.
No. You wanna know where he got it from? Me.
Well, damn.
Now that is so real.
I better go to him with the receipts of not to say that and give credit to the person who created it.
Well, actually, he does give me credit, and that's fine. I mean, I don't want to take too much. Like, I'm actually kind of like, it's like with Dragon. I'd rather be more humble about it, but when it comes down to the originator, you're looking at him.
Okay.
But here's another problem. Another problem is the fact that, like, now when you say about, Chris Chan, if he was, having sexual relations with a chicken, here's the thing here. I would want to know what came first. I want to know what would come first, the chicken or the egg.
You're gross for that because you said you want to know who come first, and he having sex with a chicken. I got you there.
Just fast forward. I want to screenshot this.
Go ahead.
I want to screenshot this. Hold on.
I'll get back to you later, ZTV.
Imagine if he cooks the chicken afterwards and eating it after he done fucked it. Like, because there's some people who are into that. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what to retort against you now anymore since you just got caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah.
You
audio share.
Yeah.
You mind game playing mother trucker.
Humans are disgusting.
Hey, wait.
That's what I'm wondering.
That movie is called The Devil's Reject, right? From Rob Zombie. That's a great movie. Trust me when I say it. That's a great movie.
It is a great movie, though. It is a great movie.
Devil's Reject.
That right there, I'm not gonna lie to you. That is just, I don't know whether I'm scarred or in shock for life.
Well, in the deep south, that's what they get down like that.
No, that's not in the south. That's like in the Midwest or something.
That's even worse.
That's the name of the movie, The Devil's Reject.
It could happen in the Middle East too.
Well, we ain't gonna go there.
I went there, so.
Well, you're liable for that.
Hold on. Catch down, please. Catch
it.
Yeah, it's a 2005 movie, but it's good. It's a great movie, though. Trust me when I say it.
2005? Wow, that's like freaking 16 years ago.
Screw the people who got offended by I love anime.
I Lulu.
But what?
How about this one?
Guys, I just show you right now. Do you think Chris Chan will fuck a chicken?
He would if his life depended on it.
Yo, you gotta mention, man.
Hey, he's into. It's obvious he's into cock, so.
You're going to hell for making that joke.
No, you know, I know you can't show your face, but you know what you could do? You could just show your finger doing this, you know?
I don't even have a camera. I'm using my TV monitor.
You're using a TV monitor.
Mm-hmm. Or a TV. It's a 4K 120 hertz.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Like, we're literally on a TV screen where you could see us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's my gaming desktop, so it's my gaming setup.
Nice.
Well, in that case, I'm on TV, ma.
Yeah. And you didn't have to sell your soul to Satan to get it. Dun da da.
Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. That.
Well, the thing is, if you ever meet me at Comic-Con, I'm not gonna smell like shat. Not like some people.
Don't. Why are you gonna say that? Oh my god.
Say what?
He knows that story.
I'm shooting from the hip here.
You're gonna be screwed if he finds out.
I don't care. Let him be mad. I mean, look, I've had enough. Look, there's a lot of people that should be mad at me. But here's the thing, though. You can't stay mad at me for long, because after all, I'm just that damn lovable.
I'm mad at you for not laughing at that joke.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay to fuck chickens. You know who definitely will do that? ZTV. I'm not even trolling him. Mm-hmm. You know who actually will definitely do that? You know who? Dark Master.
Oh.
Oh. Wait. No. You mean dark masturbation?
No, it's one of ZTV's ex-friend.
Oh, I know that. That's what I call dark masturbation.
Dark masturbation, yes.
Well, Dark Master, he told me, and I've seen pictures, he's into some kinky stuff. Let's just put it like that.
No, I could tell he will do something like that. I know
he could get exposed.
I know Dark Master will fuck a chicken.
Whatever happens in the South stays in the South.
Yeah, he will probably put his wee wee and he was like, oh.
No. He'd be like, come on, you chicken, you plebeian. Like you plebeians out there don't
Jordan,
know
you look like Arthur right now when he's laughing.
Well, okay, hold on. How about this one?
The only difference is your mouth doesn't stretch as wide as his mouth does. His mouth literally goes to his earlobe.
Let me guess.
That's some reptilian DNA.
ZTV and the rest? All right. That's a second. Oh, no. Let me just take this off first. I don't know why that thing's so off. All right, say hello.
Puppy! How you doing, puppy?
That bitch is cute.
Thanks.
Wait,
because that's a female dog. Yeah.
No, it's a boy.
That male bitch is good. Oh, that male bitch is cute.
I think he's a bastard more than a bitch. So.
Oh yeah, bastard. Yeah.
You want to go for a walk?
The word bastard.
Oh crap! Well, I'll be right back. I'll take Prince here for a walk. I want to mute my microphone. ZTV, you're in charge. I'll be right back.
All right.
I've been here the longest, and yet you don't put me in charge?
I got the connections.
J-Man and ZTV is in charge. You can say whatever you want.
I can say whatever. I can say whatever I want, huh? Okay.
Let's see how this is gonna go.
You'll be going to hell. Like seriously. That's all I gotta say right there, too.
Oh my god.
I don't hate the guy. I just don't agree with his decisions.
I don't get. I should play Kingdom Hearts. I should play Kingdom Hearts. Let me tell you something. Just to
like I've said before. Just like I've said before with other situations, hate is a strong word, and I know Carlos. He's got hate, and I'm not gonna judge him for that. I mean, it's emotion. You know what I mean? But still, like I said, hate is a strong word.
I mean, love is also a strong word too, and people use that word a lot, even though they don't mean it.
Well, hey, I love everybody, and I guess that makes me stronger.
Yeah, it does. Love conquers all. Lewis says even though Arthur never played, he did play. He was telling me he was playing the game. He was playing Kingdom Hearts, all the trilogy except for the PS4 one. But he played mostly all of them, and then he's just ranting how it's demonic, even though he even played and enjoyed the game.
What I don't understand is that every time he makes a truth about something video, like the topic on hand, he goes ahead and plays it and totally, you know, like makes himself look like a hypocrite. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and that's part of, like, 2 years ago, this has been literally the debate me and Arthur have been having when it comes down to what is appropriate and what is not appropriate. When you're promoting a message, and especially you're promoting a message to say, hey, this game has this game has that, or this show has this show has that, and you say it's evil and you're going to be condemned for it, but you already played it and you enjoyed it at that moment, then it's like, well, you get to play it, you get to listen to it, but I can't, you know. So people feel like that's hypocrisy. They feel like it is it's promoting a double standard.
Yeah, it's like it's a double standard and it's hypocrisy at the same time. And am I bashing on the guy? No, I'm just simply giving.
No, it's constructive criticism. Yeah, Reppy knows that. Yeah.
And if that means he hates me, hey, look, dude, or better yet, no, if he just feels like wanting to make a thing here, like about me, here's the deal, dude. It ain't gonna help you. It'll just, you know, make yourself look worse. But hey, don't take my word for it. But either way, and, you know, going on topic here, if there's one thing I really do now despise about Chris Chan, it's this. It's not because he changed his sex. It's not because he made himself into this internet, you know, like thing where he gets constantly made fun of. The one thing that
fun of me. You promise.
That's okay. You got me there.
Catch that on Fleek.
But anyway, the one thing I despise about this guy, just by hearing all this, is the fact that he is, without a shadow of a doubt, a freaking monstrous man-child who rather have sexual relations with his mom.
Oh, hell no. I'm going to tell Arthur. Where's my money?
Well, ITB, I got your money, only it's in my bank account, bitch.
Which means you ain't going to get it. At least you got my password, but even so, you're going to need everything else. You're going to need my ID.
First of all, I don't look like that, Anna.
Nice substitution there.
You need to stop. You need to stop this. Stop this right now. I mean it.
Go back to watching your tall women, or the women you're never gonna get.
He's been talking about Chris Chan for over 10 years. But like I was saying, back to Chris Chan, the one thing I really despise about this guy is the fact that what has been revealed. And personally, it's like you really want to wring his neck. You know, like wring his neck, like squeeze the life right out of him.
But I think he has become an internet meme icon. And I use that term loosely because he's been on internet culture for a very long time. And I think it comes to the point where you see these horrible things that he's doing. And thanks to the asshole-ish mentality on the internet, especially like 4chan, they turn him into a joke, like a mockery, when he's actually a sick person. So that's like the unfortunate side effect from being an internet meme.
But why would you want to be more than just a meme? It's like, you know, turning Arthur from a meme into a monster, you know? And it's already been proven, of course. But at the end of the day, why even risk? Why even risk the possibilities of you going to freaking jail or prison for God knows how long at the risk of everything else that's happened, you know? Like, really, like, I wouldn't risk all of that if I was in Chris Chan's shoes. I mean, well, one, I wouldn't change my sex, and two, I wouldn't dare have any sexual relations with my mother. Because the thing is, that's just wrong, period. With or without her having dementia.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Yes.
No, keep going. Keep it on.
I'm just making a point. I think I already just made it. You know.
That's cool.
I was just waiting for ZTB's response.
All I gotta say is, look, if you change your sex, your gender, I mean, that's on you. I'm not gonna bash anyone for that. You know.
No, I'm not gonna bash him. I think he changed his sex just to to move away from like who he was as a man.
From his identity, yeah.
From his,
so
from
I
his
don't. That's why I don't
man.
consider, and that's why we have to reevaluate the term transgender, because I don't think he's a transgender. I think he's what we refer to as a lady boy. He's someone who essentially there's a difference, and I want to be clear on it. You don't know it. You don't know that difference.
I know.
It's like saying It's like saying transvestite. You know, that's what a transvestite is. It's not a transgender. A transgender is someone who was biologically born in the wrong body. A transvestite is essentially a person, like a man, who just wants to dress up as a woman, like a fetish. Cross-dresser. There you go.
Kind of like Mulan.
And Mulan's boyfriend, who's gay. If you didn't know that, now you know.
ITB, welcome to the stream. Dude, been a huge joke. POS now that
By the way, I don't like that new Mulan movie remake. I don't like it. I don't like it.
To be honest, I prefer the animated. I prefer the animated ones better.
She looks too like scrawny and feminine. Mulan was never that skinny. She was built like she had muscle on her.
All the remakes that Disney's been putting on is garbage. To be honest, let me tell you what's on right now. To me, the worst remake Disney. There's too many of them.
I'll tell you one that they did that really, really destroyed any form of intelligence whatsoever. Lady and the Tramp.
Do you used to nut in a can and drink it? Well, I mean.
Wait, what? Oh, come on.
You know what? No. I actually tell you the truth. There's two remakes of Disney that was so bad.
Lion King.
The Lion King is one of them, and Beauty and the Beast. The Beauty and the Beast.
A lot of people have mixed reactions on that one.
No, the Beauty and the Beast.
I don't like the CGI. That's the only thing I don't like about that movie.
The Beauty and the Beast remake, right, pisses a lot of people off. But when it comes to the worst anime remake or production, The Lion King.
It's because they turned them into real animals and not like animated cartoon. Like you see how the Sonic movie is? That's a movie done right. After the fan base, got at them for that ugly Sonic that they put out there the first time. We checked them on that, and Sega actually changed it. So that kind of animation, like Detective Pikachu, that would be what I would want from Lion King. Hey, Chase was good, my nigga.
Chase, hold on. Exactly. I gotta open up another window. Hold on, just a second. Keep talking, guys. Don't worry.
Exactly. But here's another thing. If there's another remake that I thought was bad, it was Lady and the Tramp, 2019.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw the original though.
I even did a review, like a what's the word called? Like an article type thing, like a Facebook post type article review. Hold on, feedback.
Math. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, that's Carlos. That's Carlos. And Matthew, The Lion King. It's called an animated film, not a cartoon. I know what you mean by that because it's animated, but for movies, it's called an animated film. Cartoon is a cartoon show.
Either way, I even did an article, like a Facebook post about this film, and let me tell you something. I'm telling you, everything. I go into in-depth detail of what I saw in this movie and how the logic within it. Like, there's some things in there that I did like, but everything else within it, there's no feel to it. Especially considering the timeline of how they do this movie. Now, if they had the timeline of this movie done, like, say, in the era we live in now, you could probably tell that would actually happen in this timeline. But what happened back then that wasn't legalized wouldn't even be acceptable.
Wait, what you talking about?
I'm talking about like, I'll just go out and say this right here.
Just
You remember
say
the 1900s?
I wasn't born in the 1900s. How can I remember it?
But you studied about it, like you like
Yeah.
had to do history about.
Yeah.
Okay, well during that time, like somewhere around the 1900s, 1910s, there was no such thing as interracial relationships being legalized, especially where African Americans
Catch
did
that
not
on
even
Fleek, Carlos.
like they didn't even have the same rights as the everyday
Rights.
Caucasian white person. So either way, most of the things in this movie did not make any sense as to like they're like inserting what in today's society in a timeline that would literally get you in jail, like put you in jail for. They would literally like because think like
Dude is
this.
fucking sick.
Because if this was back in like this movie takes place back in the 1909 to 1910, and there was no legalization for interracial couples.
Slavery just ended around the late 1800s, so I think during that era it was Jim Crow.
ZTV, can I ask you a serious question?
Absolutely.
What's NSF?
Pornography.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Need for Speed.
No, wait, no. NSFW, it stands for
It's nude self. I don't know what the FW, but it's basically porn. Anytime they put that, it's for porn.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I never. Just asking. No.
So whenever you see that, just know it's porn.
Either way, but still, in the 1909 and 1910, like having interracial relationships, that was never legalized or anything of the sort. And even
though they were still having relationships anyway and making biracial children.
But they didn't have any. But some of them didn't have proof at that time.
Yeah, and like exactly, and they can't be legalized in terms of marriage. I would say back then they could date.
That's what they did. They even tried to ruin and try to ruin like American history, trying to
cultural revisionism.
Yeah, exactly. Which to me, if you did that back in that timeline, there would be consequences. And I'm not saying that it should be applied in today's society. I'm saying if this movie took place in the timeline we are in now, like the 2010s and 2020s now, that could be believable. Like, look at Sonic the Hedgehog, 2020. There's a mixed couple in there. They're the main protagonists. And guess what? That's because it is in this today's society that it works. See, the one thing I like about a movie is to have logic. And if you don't have logic, especially in regards to American history, then your movie, I'm sorry.
I will give Sega props for putting an interracial couple, and especially the black girl from the show The Haves and Have-Nots. I forgot her name, but she's a very good actress, and I think she's very beautiful. So the fact that they put her as, I would say, Chris's wife, I thought that was not Chris Chan, but in the movie, God. yeah. I thought that was pretty. That was a good thing Sega did, and I'm proud of them for that.
Hang on one second. I want to try and search it for you. Like back in January. Okay, let's go. See.
I also got Returnal. It's coming tomorrow for the PS5.
ZTB, I just want to say
it's another satanic game.
I want to no 59. I meant about the Disney remakes, right? There's actually one remake that or reboot that I like better than the
DuckTales remake. I love it. I don't care, and I don't care. I love it. I love it. If you watch the new DuckTales,
I wasn't about to say DuckTales remake.
Life is but a hurricane.
I never saw the DuckTales remake, but there's actually one remake or reboot that I like much better. Well, I wouldn't say much better, but like a slight better than the original, and that is Alice in Wonderland. I find the original Alice in Wonderland annoying.
What?
It's annoying.
That movie is deep. That's where the term rabbit hole comes from. Because she falls.
I like the
don't
remake
think like that. No, but it's no, the term it's deep. It's that movie has a lot of. If any movie Arthur should expose, it should be Alice in Wonderland, because that movie is filled with deep symbolism. It's one of those movies that if you watch it as a kid, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? But when you watch it again as an adult and then you understand certain things, it's like, oh, I love the metaphors they're conveying. So as I rewatch Alice in Wonderland, I was like blown away by how much, I guess, hidden things that I didn't see as a kid.
Not interested. I just watched it because of the anime.
Oh, well then the remake is good for you then.
I mean, I'm not saying that the original was bad.
Okay, I found it.
I'm not saying the original was. It was good. I kind of find some things annoying about the original, but there's one movie scene that I really like besides the cut off his head, and that's how the flowers was like bad mouthing Alice and just threw her off the field. Like there was this one flower that looks like a freaking lion, like, rah, 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 rah. And they just like they were like bad mouthing her. Like if you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It was fun.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Okay.
I love to old YouTube name Silent Rob and Face Destroyer. He got stories too.
I cried watching Tarzan Chase. I really did. And it was at the very beginning when Tarzan parents died by the leopard.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody got jungle fever.
Oh my god, Pokemon the first. I hate that movie. as much as I like the Pokemon TV, I hate.
I better hear a damn good legitimate reason for this. More legit than J-Man's name.
Okay, the first 5 minutes.
Exactly.
The first 5 minutes.
I was set. Okay.
So lost.
All right. Sorry.
The first 5 minutes of Pokemon, the first movie, I got so lost. It has nothing to do with the TV series. Then, like, okay, the ending part, it was just miserable. It was horrendous. They're just saying, they're just jamming down your.
I mean, Ash died for the first time allegedly.
Stop violence and stuff like that. It's just a long story. I hated the first movie of Pokemon. Now. The second movie, Pokemon 2000 and Part 3 with the lion.
Oh, the Johto movie?
That was good.
Generation 2 movie? Yeah, that was a good one. That was good. With Mew. Yeah.
Yeah, with Mew. But the first movie, the Pokemon first movie, I hated it. Horrible writing. Horrible writing. I hate the first movie.
Fun fact, in my personal opinion, the best season of Pokemon or the best saga is Generation 2. The Johto arc. That literally best designed Pokemon, best script writing, best characters. I really did enjoy the Johto era.
Oh yeah, that was good. I like that one. Yes.
By the way, just want to say this real quick. I'm sorry if I was cutting you off at the time, Carlos. I just wanted to tell ZTB that I sent him my review that I did like a year ago on Lady and the Tramp 2019, the live action remake. And if he reads it, from beginning to end, he'll probably understand where I'm coming from with the narrative.
No, I can actually get your perspective because they try to make it, I guess, more liberal, if that makes sense, or more progressive.
But there were some things in the movie that didn't even make any logical sense, especially with the plot too. It was that god awful.
Yeah, back then humans were very bigoted.
Everything they had to try and come up with that was funny. There was nothing even laughable in this film. Like even the dog catcher.
You know why? Because the original writers of the movie are dead. So they had to hire new ones who don't have that much creativity going on.
If they want to do something, here's a fun fact. Try to do something that's actually based off the book, or try something that's adapted from the cartoon, or even better, just something. Make logic. Is that hard to make in a movie? Like, for God's sakes.
Chris, I'm gonna get back to you, J-Man. ITB says Chris Chan was hated homosexual, and then he turned to Chris. Oh my God! Fuck off.
Oh, Chris!
What a hypocrite!
Well, you know what they say: the people who hate usually are that
wait,
inside.
Don't you mean Tris Tran?
Chris
Tran. No, Tris Tran. Get it? You're replacing the Chris with a C in Chris.
His name is Christine now. I mean, her name is Christine now, right?
You know what you mean, Tristrine?
No, it's a joke. It's a joke, ZTB.
No, I know. I get it. Chris Tran, like transgender, but
no, T as in Tris. Get it? You replace the T. You replace the C with a T.
Really?
Yeah, really. Instead of CC, you got TT.
That was such a Buzz Killington joke, Jordan. If I had to think a little bit and not get it instantly, and I'm a bright cookie.
Well, hey, I guess you're autistic too, because it takes you a while to process too.
I didn't say I was the smartest person in the world, but I am pretty damn smart. Trish Tran. That sounds like an Asian porn star name.
Bitch. Pay my money now, bitch. Like, seriously.
You better climb up a tree and get that money, because I ain't giving you none. Unless you were dying.
J-Man, you know that guy had a fight earlier when the stream was starting? I hear him running around again.
The cousin was roaming around again?
Yeah. I hear his right in front of the door though. ZTB, in case you didn't know, right? I had to mute the microphone because I had to walk outside and I cursed this guy out just live.
Ooh, what happened there?
Yeah, that's my wife's cousin. My wife, she don't even like his cousin no more because this guy's a freaking bum. He's a loser.
You should have left that in. I wanted to hear that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I call him.
I'll still be talking, but I'm gonna have my camera off because I'm gonna do some stuff while I
He's gonna
Okay, ZTB, let me just tell you what happened.
And ZTB,
he's gonna play with his plushies.
Yeah, he's gonna hump tails like Christian.
I'm actually gonna do some serious stuff, like get my sister ready for bed, so that way
Oh.
So yeah. Now you're gonna start feeling bad for telling that joke now.
No, not really. No, I kind of get over it. I get over it.
Oh yeah. No bananas or Vaseline.
See, you know what? See, again, you made it clear on yourself. It's clearly what you want.
No. Listen, I always every time I hear your voice, it reminds me of this voice of a character. I don't know why. It's from Goombario's Quest, and it has this one of these characters that I think it's Cooper, I believe, and it has him talking like as if he was homosexual or maybe flamboyant. I don't know what it is, and he says this one thing. Like I'm saying no bananas and Vaseline. I'm like, what does that even mean?
So now I'm Kim Kardashian now. I mean, that's a compliment, but still, yeah. Unless you're trying to equate her intelligence to mine, then that would be an insult.
I wouldn't say the intelligence part, but maybe the act.
Dumb. She's dumb.
She a dumb mofo?
Dumb. Broad is dumb.
Well, okay, so J-Man's got to do something.
No, it's okay. I can still talk.
He's gonna be here. He's just gonna move his equipment.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay, cool. Let's see. It's 11:48.
It's 11. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's 11:48 on the Eastern end.
One of these clocks are messed up. I gotta fix them.
Oh, your brain. Fix that. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it.
So 2 hours and 30 minutes is going to be my final mark, and I'm just going to call it a stream unless there's something else you want to talk about for the next 15 minutes.
Well, I got Returnal, as I mentioned, one alien satanic game. The next one I gotten was Kingdom Hearts 3 for the PS4, another satanic game. You got it for Xbox One. And then I just found out that the entire Kingdom Hearts series is available on the PS4. So I'm thinking about buying just the entirety of the series, just for the PS4.
Kingdom Hearts.
Because I want to play it in 4K.
Oh, yeah. 4K.
Because the PS5, it plays all PS4 games in 4K.
You got to have that 4K. So let's take a, yeah, he's still here. That guy's still here. So yeah, I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts soon myself. Yeah, right after I beat Watch Dogs. I think right after I beat Watch Dogs.
I did not beat Watch Dogs Legions yet, and there's a DLC out featuring the original guy from Watch Dogs 1 in the newest Watch Dogs.
You know what's crazy?
I actually plan on thinking about playing Kingdom Hearts one day. You know,
you should. You're really missing out.
Yeah,
it's one of the best PS2 games ever made.
I think I'd be having a lot of fun too.
You will.
Watch Dogs. This is the first and only Watch Dogs that I have ever played because this is my first. That's why I always call it blind walkthrough because I have never played this before. So I have never played Watch Dogs 2 or Legion, but in the future I will. Right after I beat this game first, okay?
Chase, you never play. Oh boy, you better get on it. If you got a PS4, you're lucky because you can get all the trilogy. You can get the entire Kingdom Hearts games, all in one. Even the 3DS games is available on the PS4.
Cash that on Fleet.
Catch the money, cause that's where it's going.
Cash the money. Let's have a PS4. Great, go for it. You work hard for the money. Dun, 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 dun. You work hard for the money. Dun, 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 dun. You work hard for the money and la 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 la.
Carlos, you plan on getting Sonic Colors Ultimate for the Xbox?
Yes.
It's coming out September 7th, yeah. Yes. I already pre-ordered mine.
Don't
die on chemical plant.
Oh wait, ZTB. No. It's not gonna happen because you know why? I've already been in the game 3 times with 3 different characters. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. It's on my playlist.
Knuckles is, I'm going to be honest with you, Knuckles is actually pretty hard to play as in Mania. Because the way how he walks and jumps, he glides and it's weird. Like, he doesn't, does what Sonic does, where he jumps really high and then land. Knuckles jumps, low and then he glides, and it's like, well, shit, I just got to do better. And I learned how to play as Knuckles. It wasn't easy, though.
Yeah, the way Sonic does got ups, he just jumped really high. But Knuckles, he's like a tortoise compared to Sonic. He's
built heavier, yeah. And Tails can freaking fly from the beginning of the stage to the ending.
Not only he's built heavier, but he eats a lot of tacos too, or chili dogs. Chili dogs. Chili dogs. Yeah. All that stuff.
Oh, dude, I could use a chili dog right now.
I bet you will.
I haven't ate chili dogs in a long time.
I had a Philly cheesesteak last week at my local deli, but it doesn't taste like how they make it in Philadelphia. It wasn't that good, but it was, it served the purpose.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! No, sorry about that. CTB. Yeah.
No, you're doing your thing.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 people watching. When it hits 2:20, I'm gonna wrap it up though. So we're gonna talk about this more soon. Whenever it hits 2:20, then we're gonna wrap it up. I move a penguin after a few chili dogs.
I thought we were ending. I thought we were ending it at 2:30.
Yeah, but I just yawned, so that's a bad sign there. So, yeah. I know it sucks, but
free Christian. Get your life, nigga.
Free Christian?
Somebody need.
It's a troll. It's a troll. It's a troll.
What? Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Okay. Like, you cut it out and get off the stream. Like, seriously.
How much you want to bet that's Eric Melendez?
If that was him, then I guess you know what that means. He's compassionate for the white man now.
How much you want to bet that's Eric Melendez?
What is with the echoes? Like,
I think Carlos is replaying the clip.
He's compassionate for the white man now.
You're gonna be screwed.
Yep, that's him. All right.
What is with the echoes?
Psychopath pride.
That clip.
He's compassionate for the white man now. You're gonna be screwed.
Yep, that's Eric Melendez. No, I took care of it. Yep, that's Eric Melendez. Psychopath, right? Yep, that's him. That's Eric.
Eric, doggone it! Cut it out, like seriously.
I don't want that,
seriously.
I don't want that pedophile on my channel. If that's really Eric Melendez with those trolls account, I don't want him in my channel. And yes, I come
Omega Magic.
If he doesn't want me to expose him again for showing compassion to a white family, he better knock it out.
No, you can do it. I'll allow it. You can do it right now.
I'll do it.
Got 9 minutes, Jordan. 9 minutes.
I'll do it as soon as I'm done. You know, giving my sister.
Matter of fact, just for those comments, right? It's overtime, so we're gonna stay a lot longer than 9 minutes just for that. Eric is a pedophile, pedo. Eric is a pedophile who do that day. Where's Jacob? Oh yeah, he's sleeping because time difference. So.
And Dragon, I don't even know. I think Dragon is still at work.
Yeah, I know.
Eric left the stream quick last time after J-Man exploded. You're gonna be screwed.
Hey, Jim, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Yeah, this exposing video. Is that video on Eric Melendez's original channel?
No, it's on. No, it's not on his original channel. No, this actually took place on Hiroshimaru's channel. You know, after Jalen Marshall asked Daniela for nude pics. That's what we exposed Jalen of.
Oh, okay.
I don't. How does that? Sorry, Carlos.
Sorry. So it's originally on Hiroshimaru's channel, right?
Yeah, it's on there. Hold on. I'll still show you. the screenshots. Don't worry about it. I just got done.
Receipts.
Okay,
Show me the receipts.
I got the receipts.
I know. You better.
Hey, how long have you known me?
We all slip up one of these days. So I'm saying you better.
Well, I don't.
Okay, Mr. Sure Enough.
That's Mr. Sure Enough to you.
I said Mr.
Oh, wait, you did? I thought you said Mr., not Mr.
Okay, now that's racist.
Ladies, stop fighting over me and just show the video, Jamie. What?
Go for the exposure.
Yeah, if that's really you, Eric, well, you did it to yourself. So, welcome to my world.
Instead of showing you a video, I'm just going to show you the screenshots. It's even better.
Sure. I'll allow it.
Besides, like, you did this to yourself, Eric.
Yeah, Eric, you did it to yourself. You shouldn't be trolling. When you're in my world, you gotta obey my rules, or just take a hike.
I'm not the one who basically tries to jerk off on a live stream, and then my mom walks in on me like yours does.
You know who actually does that one time? That DSP gaming guy. Remember him?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, he was flapping his little wings like.
See.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I think I still sent it to myself as well, so that way I could keep track of things. Let's see. Come on. Ah, here we go. All right, here we go. Open image, a new tab, and share screen.
Eric Melendez is so dumb he don't even know.
There you go.
Okay, here you go. All right, here we go.
Look at this.
Eric Melendez battle. Oh, wait. Ooh, contribute to Trump Miranda.
Wait, who's that? Oh, who's
his
that?
grandmother was everything to him, and his grandma played Super Nintendo together. Who's that, J-Man?
I have him on Discord.
He's fresh with. He followed me on Instagram. Thank you very much, Hiroshima.
Being a loyalist.
Come on. Load up. Oh, frick. Okay. I guess we'll do it like this then. There. And 12 o'clock in that order.
In that order.
Water. Water in the quad.
And there's shit on the floor, so get the pine sol to wipe it.
Ew. You're gonna be screwed for that.
I never forget when I had jury duty one time 6 years ago, and there was literally a baby shit stain on the seat where you had to sit down. I don't like looking at shit. I hate it. I just don't like looking at, and it was I was forced to sit almost near the shit.
Guys, I think I want.
I'm so sorry, Hiroshimaru, but it was a day I will never forget. To not mess around with shit.
I think I need to open up on it. So I don't know if y'all were watching. I was on Arthur's stream not too long ago, just listening to the preacher. This guy by the name the Preacher, and I like the dude and the scriptures he was reading and stuff. And this is not to me trying to badmouth him or anything, but he was trying to basically force me to forgive that demon over there.
You better. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think that person. I'm so sorry, Carlos. I think that person is affiliated with Randall, because Randall did the same thing. Yeah.
Now I don't mind the scripture, but I agreed on some parts of the Bible, but they wanted me to forgive that demon, and I told them there is no way in hell. Like, you could tell from my expression.
Speaking of hell, did they tell you you were going to go to hell for not forgiving them?
They were telling me that you better forgive or else you will be judged.
Yeah, here's the thing, and this is very interesting because.
Can I say this real quick? Because
sure.
Okay, let me just say this. I have forgiven. Okay. But that does not mean I'm going to forget. There are two different entities within that.
That's what I was trying to say to J-Man, but you could tell from the expression that there was no way in hell I was going to forgive that fucker for what he did. No way.
You know, it always boggles my mind when these religious stars, no offense, Jordan, comes in and they basically...
No, they're cults.
Yeah, they're cults. And what they do is that they always weigh in the sins and say, here's the hypocrisy. All sins are equal, thus we should all love each other. But the moment you say, I don't forgive this person, well, you're going to hell. You don't forgive them, you're going to hell. It's like, so I thought all sins is forgivable. So if I don't forgive, isn't that a sin?
But I don't forget what he did. That's the thing I'm trying to tell him.
But Hiroshimaru, you shouldn't forgive anybody that forces you.
I'm not forgiving him. That's
Period.
What I'm saying.
No,
I'm not forgiving
here's the deal.
Fucker. No.
Here's the deal, though. I'm not telling you to forgive anybody. I mean, like, if you were to forgive, that would actually get a lot of hate off of you. But don't forget what the person did, because that way it doesn't open up a gateway for you to feel that same type of pain again.
Exactly, gay Illuminati Arlington. You have to turn the other cheek. And in that order.
And that's what I don't like. It's like, Why would I forgive that fucking deadbeat clown for everything?
Because they're working with Chayton. That's the reason why. Chayton is involving himself in some sort of collective group, and I think Dark Master was part of it too. And whatever Chayton did, they're siding with him, and then they're literally agreeing with his rhetoric. I think they have an agenda, obviously, and their agenda is to simply
Dark Horse about that.
Yeah. They're trying to convert people into forgiving the worst criminals and accepting them in a normal society.
But yeah, these are the same people who are butthurt has a huge problems with us entertainers just because we're doing good in life.
Yeah.
Or just because we have a different religion, like, it's like, or no religion at all.
I'm not hurting anybody.
Hey, Carlos.
Yes.
Carlos, I just put in the live chat. Mind if I have a mod Carlos in the live chat, so that way I can send a link to the same thing that Eric sent me.
Get this nigga a mod.
Oh, sure. Hold on.
See, that's what I want to hang with. I want to hang with real, honest people. I'm not going to hang with people like that. I mean, I didn't mind the Bible getting read and stuff, but that,
No, we should all be respectable towards people's faith. Absolutely. We can't be intolerant towards, even though we may not agree with certain parts of people's beliefs. It's their belief, they chose it and they're living in it. So we should give them that consideration. But when you force feed your own belief, when you force feed your beliefs down other people's throats, that's when it starts to become a problem. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me whether or not I'm gonna go to hell? You're not God, so why are you even making that claim? And isn't in the Bible for false preachers trying to incite a message saying that you're gonna be condemned? That's a sin, So it's like you're contradicting yourself.
He said that sin. He's saying that sin.
He doesn't know what sin is. He has an interpretation, and he's trying to regurgitate
he's saying that you can't sin. Basically, he's trying to flip it around and said that, I could smoke cigarettes all I want and shit and all that.
I can fuck as much bitches as I want.
Wait. I can forgive J-Man for being a cheap bastard, not buying his own shakes, but I won't forgive someone that has no remorse after hurting their wife, their child, or animal.
What? Can I see the context of that?
Okay, the first part, he's talking about me because I drank one of my mom's, protein shakes, just like. But I was freaking thirsty. Only one.
You could have drank water, J-Man.
You could have drank water.
I could.
You just wanted some sugar in your mouth. That's why you did it.
I wanted something that was tasty.
You wanted some sugar. That's what you did.
I was trying to side with y'all because I'm loyal to y'all. I want to side with y'all because I'm not going to side with that demon over there.
And you better watch it because whatever he's doing behind the scenes is working.
I know Chase is messing with me. Hey,
you better watch it.
We're being entertaining here.
See,
we're nice nasty. We're always nice nasty.
I want to side with J-Man. I want to side with Choosy TV, and I want to side with my real friends here.
Well,
it's not just a matter. It's not a matter of siding. It's a matter of common sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. That's what I was doing. But then I was like, but you're gonna get judged one day. I'm like,
who the fuck can... Listen, let me tell you something. If you're not raping anyone, murdering, slaughtering, breaking... If you're not a sadist, trust me, heaven is waiting for you.
ZTV, just want to give it advice, okay? Never trust someone like Dark Master who loves to fuck chickens. You see the video already.
Here's the thing, though. They like to say that you're going to get judged just to mess with your head. You want to talk about something here? It's like this.
Whatever happens in the South stays in the South.
Or Midwest.
This is
no, he's in South Carolina. Yeah, that's where he lives.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually, what I've learned. Like, you can when you've accepted Christ as your Lord and Savior, that's one thing. It's not regarding to how you're going to be like nobody condemns you automatically. The only way to heaven is accepting Jesus as your Lord and
that's
Savior.
another thing.
That's the problem here is what they do. What they're doing now is completely asinine. That has
Satan's work. It's exactly what Satan would do. He would just use religious, gullible sheep. No offense, Jordan, to try to mess with their spiritual beliefs and make them forgive monsters
and
put monsters back into their life.
Forgive that fucker. He is not welcome on my streams. Never. Well, I welcome these people.
You notice when I showed up in Arthur's stream, he quickly left. Like when me and Dragon showed up, he quickly departed. You noticed that? You remember that? Yeah.
And another thing, this is what I tell everybody. I'm not about favorites on here. I don't play favorites.
But you do have a bias because all humans have a bias, and you're entitled to that. You know, you are absolutely entitled to be a bias. That means you have a working brain, and you know that this is the kinds of people I want to chill with because that's the kinds of people I want to associate myself with. So that you're in the right, Daniel.
So them pressuring me to say you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. I'm not accepting.
Tell them to kiss your white. Well, that's probably not white. Kiss your brown booty hole. That's what you tell them.
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I've said what I needed to
Don't
say.
Don't act shocked, Jordan. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm sticking by my word. I am not welcoming this monster in my fucking community. No.
And it's in Seth. Like, what is he doing though? Like, what is he doing to these people to make them side with him? Like, it's weird.
To be honest with you, I could give two less of a craps because, like I said before, and I'll say again,
they're still streaming.
Everybody got to learn the hard way.
Mm-hmm. They've been on for 5 hours still talking about Kingdom Hearts, and then this guy, you know.
With that time, he could be playing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, and the thing is, you got this guy on here. I mean, I didn't mind to listen to the scripture, but for him to say, "Oh, you got to forgive him, man. You got to forgive." I'm not forgiving him. Until punishment has been enforced, there ain't no second chances with him.
Okay, here's the thing here. I don't care if a punishment does get put on him regardless.
By the way, Kingdom Hearts is available for $20. So get it while you can.
I still forgive.
Actually, it's $10 on Xbox One.
You're fucking lucky. You're so fucking lucky. Okay. Go, Jordy.
I still forgive, but however, forgetting, nuh-uh. I mean, that's the thing here. That's the key component here.
Oh, it's pre-owned. Oh, no wonder.
In fact, here's the thing. If anybody ever says that I'm going to hell because I can forget, but you got to forget. Let me tell you something.
Then they're contradicting that.
Hold on. I'm almost done. Anybody who says that you can forgive, but you can't forget, you're still going to hell. Let me tell you something. I've accepted Christ, my Lord and Savior, and you acting like you are like a pompous, arrogant dickwad, you're the one who will be going to hell just by being an overly judgmental nutcase who's trying to shove different scriptures of the Bible, which is a sin, mind you, by having to use a different scripture against the true Word of God, KJV, to try and fit your narrative to a T.
And he was
you will never.
I love it when Jordan gets serious like that because his mind works great.
You will never try and put.
Oh shit!
No, don't remove him.
Oh no, StreamYard! StreamYard has done it. They're trying to silence me, and they're out of control.
No! I was about to put this. My apology. That was my error.
It's okay, man. It's okay, man. I just think that's a good storyline. StreamYard, they're trying to censor me. I'm the real truther.
You are a real truther.
Now that would have been a good conspiracy.
BBB, hold on. I was about to put the solo thing. I pressed it wrong by my mistake. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, and see, I can actually forgive someone for making a little error. Nothing that big. Nothing to make a big deal out of a small thing. But like I said, you want to go out there and say and make all these little statements like I said, I can forgive. But I'm not forgetting what a person does to me, my family, or others that is so, by God, evil that is even beyond my, capabilities of ever wanting to do.
I can't.
So don't sit there. don't even sit there and judge people for how they should forgive others when you yourself need to get yourself right with God in your own way.
Didn't the Bible say not to condemn other people and become a false preacher?
Exactly.
Like God hates when people become arbiters because that's like thinking you're God.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, this is exactly why some people need to start thinking about what they should do for God in a positive light, rather than trying to do His work by wanting to point this or point that and be judgmental. That's not what God wants. That's not what Jesus wants.
And why? But see, here's the thing: they pander to Arthur in his streams, and they always use him as that catalyst. And I just want some commonality of common sense to come from that stream, and it's not. It's just, it's almost like yes, 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 yes. Like, and then I come in there and I'm like, oh, you dare disagree with me? It's like, well, maybe I do. Maybe I'm a rebel.
That's the thing I don't understand. They want me to forgive an antichrist, and they're supporting that.
Literally.
That's hypocrisy.
And you know what? There you go. They've lost argument, and there goes their merit.
So that's why I can't side with that. I love the scripture, but I can't side with that.
He also did it with Mason too, and that really pissed me off.
Yeah, that really pissed
I went off on that nigga. I was like, oh, hell no. You may have your Bible, but I don't know what you're preaching, that kind of shit. I'm going to ace and rip your asshole apart because that, not buying it.
And you know what? Not only that, my freaking dictionary, the Webster, that's pretty much my freaking Bible too when it comes to literature, because I need that.
I mean, that's not a Bible. That's a
reference.
Yeah, it's a reference. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you know what? I got myself a weapon. Give me a second. I'll be.
But I got a Zelda Bible. I got about 10 of them.
Yeah, those
right
are
next to me.
interesting. And that's what I don't get. It's like, y'all gonna sit in there and defend an antichrist? No.
You know, the worst part about this is that Chayton doesn't have to do much. All he has to do is get his minions to do his work for him.
I want him exercised.
He's like a puppet master, sending his puppets to do all the
well,
the
he's
damage.
not like Haruka, but Haruka has a heart. That's the difference. She
And a
has
soul.
Yes, she does. She don't do it. For
All
that,
right.
though. Yes.
That Bible's big and black, just how you like it, Jordan.
It's brown.
Actually, it's brown.
Oh, well now we know you're into the other kind of black.
Not on your life. All right. So, like I said, the power of Christ compels you.
Mm-hmm. That's the NKJV version. Is that the real one or no?
No. King James Version is the true Word of God. Trust me.
That's what I need. I need that one.
Yeah. It's a
Close
little
your
hard.
Is your eyes okay? Because you look like it looks like you're itching.
No, I do that with my eyes.
You have glasses?
Maybe he's been watching too much Japanese anime. He likes to have his eyes shut a little every once in a while.
No, that's my job.
Okay, Dragon is gonna get you for that, and trust you me, when he watches that, Jordan, you're gonna get screwed for making that joke.
Well, I know one redeeming quality. I know one thing he'll like, to get over it, and that is I'm actually wanting to bring my Bible to smack over the heads of people who want to enforce things upon someone as if they were God. Because let me tell you something. All of you cocksuckers who are on a different panel, you are not true men of God. I got
charlatans, posers.
I got a 51-year-old man in there who's a real man of God, who actually can preach the word of God. Now, many of you may not agree with what he preaches, but still, at least he can do his job and do it better than all of you little plebeians out there.
And that's the thing I don't understand. They are like literally pressuring me. You gotta forgive this demon. I'm like,
let me tell you something.
Yeah, he has a cult. He has a cult that's with him, and that's what he's doing. So his return is getting his minions to do all the dirty work.
So here's the deal. The thing is, They don't like how we perceive it. That's their bad. They're the ones going to hell for them being too judgmental, not us.
Nope. And they're saying, "Oh, but all should be forgiven." How?
They don't know the meaning of forgiveness nor how it should be handled, especially in this day and age.
Things be forgiven when there
in fact, I don't believe they don't have Christ as their Lord and Savior. They haven't even accepted him, and I can tell just by.
You must bow to the almighty bunghole.
That's Beavis line. That's what I like for holy.
They were using Yeshua, and I never heard the word Jesus, and I'm like,
well, that's actually true. Yeshua is Jesus Christ's Hebrew name. It's been translated from Egyptian to Greek, and in Greek it's Jesus or Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I already knew Zeus was Jesus.
But what can you do? Like, really, what can you do?
And I came in here, and I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to make it look like I was siding with them. No,
dude. No. Look, here's the thing, dude. You have your own mindset. You have your own opinion. And if anybody doesn't like it, then
they can kiss your white ass. Bottom line. And Carlos, yours is not white. But Hiroshima and Jordan.
Yours is brown, not black, and not white.
And then you got freaking, like, I'm not going to mention his name, but
I know.
It's okay. I mean, hey, like, let them revel it in. It's all going to come back. It's all going to come back in the end. But either way, I can't believe we just actually went past the 2:30 mark. But hey, this is probably worth it. I mean, this is some good venting, like here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And by the way, just so we're clear, if anybody thinks that I name drop, despite who could be referenced, here's the deal.
You're insecure.
You cannot pin me with that. All right? Don't even try to pin me with somebody that you may or may not know who's being talked about. Because as long as I'm not name dropping, you got nothing on me. Like, through this whole stream, try me.
Do a fart. Oh, my God.
How about you do a fart yourself? How about that? Anyway, at the end of the day, so my thoughts on Chris Chan. He's a sick, perverted...
Mason, what's going on, my dude? I hope everything is going well.
Mason,
one last time.
I
Before.
was pressured. Mason, the same happened to me too, Mason. I was pressured to forgive that demon.
You guys can talk about that sometime and like get behind the scenes. But before we close out, one more time, big shout out to Mason. Much love and prayers go out to him and his family after suffering such a horrible loss. This year has not been kind to any of us.
This was worse than 2020.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, actually,
yes. So much bad stuff. We lost so many people. Friends lost. Everyone.
I would have to say.
And Chayton Lawn, evil.
Well, the thing is with me, in 2020, that is going to always be the year that will be the worst year for me because my brother.
I know.
Another thing, and I didn't want y'all to feel like I was siding with them because I was just...
No, dude. See, that's the thing. This is what I want to talk to you about, Daniel. Don't feel like you have to dress to impress. Don't do that. What you do is that you have your statement, you have your conviction, you have your beliefs, and you stay on it. You don't try to change your beliefs to fit in. That's what Reptilian was doing, and it's not good because it makes you look like you're a hypocrite or you just don't have your own point of view. And that's why I told Jack Williams he needs to stop doing that. He needs to have his own viewpoint and focus on that. So as long as you're doing that, you're all Gucci, fam.
I was like, I want my own viewpoint on that because I didn't agree with what they were spewing out. No.
But either way. We can discuss this like behind the scenes because we don't want to keep this going overtime for Carlos.
No, Carlos said he wanted overtime.
Let's hit the 3 hour mark. Let's go for 3 hours. Wait.
Oh, where'd he go?
Wait, what happened to him?
I didn't press nothing. I didn't press nothing this time. No.
No, I'm blaming you this time, Bio. You did the same thing to me earlier. How dare you? After I was on a roll, bitch.
You was on a roll. But yeah, Hiroshima, if you're watching this is what ZTB says, okay? Use your brain, follow your heart, and you just gotta make your own decisions, all right?
Yeah.
You gotta do it, all right?
I know
I got that scene. I got that from Meet the Spartans.
You better pump it up, because that's what you got to do. You got to pump up the jam. And I'm not referencing the song. I'm just saying.
I know Hiroshima. So you got to stand up and you got to be a man about it, right? You got to be a real man about it, all right? Don't be afraid. Okay?
And don't be crying. I hope he's not crying. Really, don't cry. Because let me tell you something.
Real men cry, though.
For not trivial nonsense.
And by the way,
I've actually cried a couple times.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine to cry, but when you cry over just trying to gain someone else's opinion, it's
no, no, not in my case for opinion, more like through depression, I guess. And
that's understandable. Clinical depression is different.
You got your support, Hiroshima.
I just want him to stand up for himself and stop feeling because someone else has a more powerful voice that you must, cower in fear. Like I want him to be a warrior, get at that person, get that nigga,
By the way,
fuck that nigga up,
Oh my god.
Yes,
Okay, by the way, I just realized something. This coming Friday on TNT will be the series premiere of AEW Rampage. Every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This will be like a 1 hour, weekly show where it's all about, which I hope to God it's true by its word, that it's all about wrestling and nothing else. That's the kind of show I've been wanting for a long, long time.
J-Man, first things first, it's not wrestling, it's wrestling, okay?
Oh yeah, because we're from the South. It's wrestling.
It's funny. Even though I do live in the South, but I'm not originally from the South. I'm originally up north.
He's a Northwestern.
But it's called
Northeastern. Sorry.
I'm just saying wrestling just for giggles, for shits and giggles.
Yeah. I know that because, in fact, you kind of remind me of my maternal grandmother, and I think Dragon would still, poke fun just to be funny because I remember his Arthur impression almost sounded like my maternal grandmother. God rest her soul. The thing is, I remember one time when me and my cousin, and considering how we have different disabilities still, it was always, me and him going at it. For some reason, she'd be all a little irritated, especially when she would go like, "Oh, you quit all that wrestling." And
that's deeply Southern.
And I still look back on that, and I still think very highly of that, trying to the fond memories of that.
You're making me nostalgic because when before my grandmother passed, I was 10 years old, and she had Alzheimer's, and she had a brain cancer, so she died from cancer. But I remember playing Ocarina of Time at 10 years old and never beating the Water Temple. And the only time I beat in that temple is after she passed away. So, but I remember the memories of her seeing my frustration in the living room and me playing it, like sitting down in the middle of the living room and just trying to, navigate through that hellhole dungeon. But it's good memories. I remember it. That's why Ocarina of Time has a special place in my heart.
Ocarina of Time has a special place in my heart because, after all, at the end of the day, I just love playing it. It's like
it's a great game.
It's actually the GOAT when it comes to Zelda's legacy.
And A Link to the Past too. Let's not forget that, because that's where Ocarina of Time comes from.
Either way, one thing I will say though, this coming Friday, TNT, August 13th, which is kind of like odd, Friday the 13th, is going to be the series premiere of AEW Rampage. 1 hour 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Fun fact, nothing bad has ever happened to me on any Friday the 13th.
Me neither.
This one might be different, so don't jinx it.
You trying to be God, Jordan?
No, but I am. But I'm trying to be a wise man here.
So you trying to be God?
I'm not sacrilegious if that's what you're going at. I'm not.
I'm just joking.
Let me tell you something. I will never compare myself. TNT, it's dynamite. Well, no, Sherlock. God, you wonder why it's called AEW Dynamite? It's because of the channel they're on, but they're not going to be there anymore. They're going to be on TBS. Well, in 2022, which I understand why they'll be moving to TBS, because TNT has gotten too many sports things that happen, like basketball, probably football. Can't really be sure if they do that anymore. But still, at the end of the day, they're just moving their product to TBS.
Yeah, because WrestleMania is on TBS.
To be fair,
what? Wait, what?
I remember watching. Yeah, hold on, let me verify. Hold on.
Are you sure you're reading that right? Because I don't remember WrestleMania being on TBS.
Yeah, no, not TBS. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, let me hold on. Let me do a backtracking.
Don't backpedal though.
To be honest, J-Man, basketball and football.
I'm gonna catch you on that joke.
On TNT before, Impact Wrestling. That what wrestling you was talking about?
Dynamite. Yeah. Actually, Dynamite, has been on for quite some time now. As for TNA Impact, that was during the time when it was on Spike TV, but before that, they were on Fox Sports Net. Kind of funny though. I think that was actually like a cool thing though.
True Anonymous, hello and welcome.
True Anonymous.
What should we call it? 2 minutes left until we'll shut this down because of, it's 3 hours, it's getting late. And, my stream is totally different from who. So it'll be great to, live stream like 6 to 7 hours, but I don't got no time for that.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Oh, my bad. It's SmackDown Raw. That's what I remember watching.
SmackDown Raw? Don't you mean Raw?
Yeah, well, Smack is the same thing.
Or SmackDown. SmackDown's on a Friday.
Oh, Friday Night SmackDown. That's it. Yeah, no, they're gonna come on an hour after SmackDown.
Yeah.
Which is kind of very interesting, mind you. But I would have preferred them that they do it before SmackDown, just to be there before them. But then again, the primetime hour is actually better. So
I think they're trying to get it just for the adults to watch it. People over 18, because children are going to be in sleep.
Hey, kids, stay up past your bedtime just to keep the viewership going for AEW Rampage.
That's how you support these companies. You stay up very late, you watch their television, but
either way, we're about
making their coins.
We're about to hit the 3 hour mark, so you want me to give a closing?
There's 2 people left, so I might as well. When it's 3 hours left, I'll try.
Oh, Reppy.
Either way.
What's good, Reptilian?
Hello. Yep.
You changed your picture. You changed your picture?
Yes, he did. He did change his picture. Yes. He didn't mention it. I think it was earlier today or yesterday. Either one.
Not bad.
It's a nice looking pussy.
But either way, I'll do a closer for you. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. And if you missed your chance to live chat, please be sure to comment down below and even make a timestamp of your favorite moments on here, especially moments that have yours truly being comedic as always.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, BioX, who's the owner of the stream and the channel. And also be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when he does a video or a live stream like this one at all times. And same goes to me, J-Man's Legit, and ZTB, and Hiroshimaru. With that all being said, God bless you all. Have a great night and stay healthy for an even better day tomorrow.
Now that is so real. Shoot, yeah, brother man. Don't go to Australia.